Welcome back to session 16.
Stupid man.
You had one for like 3 seconds.
I did.
Yes, you did.
What did I do?
I don't remember. It was like
this
before
gives
something like
physical
that.
transmutation. Like, okay, so the reason this is
Alright, are you recording?
on
Alright, sick.
Did you say what session it was? I know someone was
we have the ability to
Yes.
control water.
It's session 16.
Oh, so last session was session 15.
Oh shit, yes.
Yes.
That means the session before that was session
These are
14.
No,
Yes.
That was
And then the
another
session
part that I
before
liked
that
when
was
Zach started. He's like, well, Pierce isn't here, so we don't have to talk to you what session it is.
The session before that was session 9. Followed by
Whoa,
10,
Alright.
Followed by 6.
So,
I can go there.
Is this you,
You weren't there.
welcome back to the Sildrani Gulf. Oh, like you're one to talk.
What?
Oh,
How dare you? Freak you! Never mind. I helped you,
Oh my
and you just
God.
stabbed me in the back for it. I'm so sorry. Never mind.
Welcome back to the Sildrani Gulf. It is the 30th of First Seed still.
First seat?
Where last we left off, the captain of the Doom Knife and the intrepid crew were left behind to quite literally lick their wounds. Meanwhile, the boarding party for the village of Ud set off to find the various supplies that they were found to be lacking after a confrontation with the guards of Drasal. Upon setting out, they met a couple of interesting figures, the first of which was a strange, unexplained elf covered in sand and tattered clothes, left behind by someone for who knows what reason. The others, the headmaster or priest of the village, which upon conversing with them, you cut a bargain that there were 3 things that you had to do for supplies for, and he would help you, be the exact wording. The first of which was take the elven castaway with you, as his presence had begun to become noxious. The second was to silence some strange screaming beneath the city of Drasal far away. The third was to deal with the impact of a certain religious sin that the priest had committed and drive away or free, depending on the perspective, the locals currently trapped in the holy city the priest had been endowed with protecting. And finally, the last item on the list was to meet a certain individual at the outskirts of the village. There were no instructions and no context, other than the words, before anything, you must hit him, or else he will kill you. And it is in this that we rejoin not the triumphant boarding party riding scarabs across the sun-baked desert of the Haman dynasty, but instead the captain, currently ashore, sitting aside the beach, looking into a sun now setting as the clock would strike the 6th hour. Aside you in the sand, as the waves are gently licking the shoreline, sits Jump, very, very slowly sipping the high-quality bottle that he has always kept to himself, relaxed and stretched out, not even bothering to sit, staring up at the sky, now turning beautiful hues of flaming bright red and blue and orange as the sun starts to crest below the horizon. As the silence, broken only by the gentle sound of the waves as it erupted. Captain, I have a question.
What is it?
What are they gonna end up calling us?
You
know, I was starting to wonder that myself.
Because if we don't gain enough notoriety, they're just going to call us the crew of the Doom Knife or something even worse. At which point he points to you at the bottle, which apparently is at this point starting to get to him. If you don't do something, they're just going to call you the captain of the Doom Knife. And you'll never have a name other than the ship. But I guess the Doom Knife is a cool ship name, so I'm not sure.
I suppose you're right. Need something to solidify my infamy.
Remind me what that last one means again.
Infamy, reputation.
Your language is very strange.
Ah, yes.
Is it your first one, or did you learn Elven first?
This was the first one I learned.
How's that work? Do they just all learn? I have no idea. I'm like from way northeast of here. Like, what do they teach you Elven like first, or like are you where are you?
Well, my mother was Elvish, so she taught me.
She taught your mother. Yes.
Although I don't use it much these days.
Yeah, not many people use it this side of the sea. I think a lot more of them probably use it like south, the closer you get to the Watch and all of those other houses. I can't remember the capital name. Although I guess if you get out into the Jade Sea, like that whole coastline would be considered McLaren territory, so who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, at this point, you hear very faintly as the silence starts to weigh back in this strange tapping, like hooves, but different and sharp. Yeah, but sharper, like and constant. Starts faint and then gets louder and louder and louder. At which point,
Do you hear that?
Jay, I think that would be the rest of the crew.
Ah.
Yeah, they have some crazy shit here. You'll love it. Anyway, you should just like walk that way, and when you meet someone that doesn't ignore you, you'll get to them. I promise you.
All right.
You four.
There's some crazy shit.
You four, covered in dust that is now caked to the blood since dried on your clothes and skin, and third-degree burns. All make your way. All see in the distance the many sand and what is it called? Sandstone huts that rise up amidst all of the amidst that coast. Probably what is maybe 70 or 80 buildings or so. A good amount have 2 stories if you could consider a second house with a ladder up to it a story. As you ride up and the beetles sense the place of their origin, their pace starts to slow as you all come into town. You see standing on the very outskirts of town a hobgoblin man with these bright yellow eyes. Everything else has been completely wrapped up in these clothes, though what is probably meant to protect from the sand of this particular climate just stands there waiting as you approach.
Where's the dice? You looking for the dice, my boy?
Yeah.
We did it,
Oh,
guys!
there they are. Thank you. I was like,
We did the
Wait,
thing!
is this the man? Is this the man on the outskirts of town, or is this?
No, this is just this is just someone waiting to meet you.
did he say?
He's about 50 feet out, unless you'd like to.
What did he say we would get if we killed? Did he say we
So you
would
don't
get?
get anything. We get supplies.
Oh, I don't get anything.
No,
Well, actually, now you
okay.
get supplies because
Yeah, even though I got a nice little,
he's
little
part of the
mark on my
crew.
arm that
I'll
says
give you a
I'm
nice
with you,
fish.
A nice fish.
To the
Okay.
face, motherfucker.
It's done.
Okay.
Your heroes have returned! We killed the thing.
See the figure steps forward, like 3 steps as you get near, and
Wait.
kind of.
Are we back in the town that we were?
You're on the outskirts. You're approaching the town.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
80 buildings roughly. So you're literally. It's like reaching the edge of a block.
We're here!
There's a long, awkward silence as this character just stares at you as you slowly make your way, because the flat terrain mixed with the rather dry climate means you could see him like about half a mile away. So you've just been approaching this character for about 20 minutes as they stare at you.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just gonna pull up to this
Wait, did you say you went a half a mile in 20 minutes? The slowest bugs.
I mean, you did ride him pretty hard those first.
dude, yeah. I didn't want to go any faster than I was going.
We have
right then.
wormed our way through the desert, and we snaked our way into the holy city. And did you see the great holy anointing that came from the sky?
Looks down to your bug. Pulls this strange, what looks like leather sack that looks to be filled like with some kind of liquid, and approaches you, Benji, before looking and like putting it at the mouth of the thing you're currently riding and tilting it up, and you hear this strange gelatinous sound along with.
The bugs must be. I think we just leave the bugs with this guy. Just keep going.
That's all.
Didn't you take care of the bugs?
I think that was maybe the nod. It's a little hard to tell. Maybe he's just dozing off.
I look at him in the eye with my sockets.
Walks over and starts doing the exact same thing to all of your mounts. Upon each of them, upon leaving one, you see him take his finger, tap it twice on like the center of the head, and all of a sudden, as each of this happens to your mount, the bug takes its legs, digs straight down, and then just gets halfway under the sand. So you're now sitting on a rock, maybe like what would feel like a rock, like a foot above the sand.
I feel a lot less cool now.
Well,
Get
guys,
off the rock.
Let's go!
Let's go back to the village.
We gotta,
Oh wait, hold on. Are we supposed to go to the old man
At
first?
this point, you hear the only sound of talking in the village, and you see the 3 compatriots you recognize, and someone in strange robes. Roll a history check.
On me?
Yes, roll a history check.
No, Jay, silly.
You need to put Oh yeah, that'd be great actually.
27, I'm his father.
I gave,
Son.
I gave birth to.
What?
Thought I left you to die in a village like 6 months ago.
Well,
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Those are McLaren robes. And they're noble robes. And they're not noble robes of any particular office. They're robes that would indicate the family member of someone. But no particular standing themselves. Standing in McLaren clothes is denoted by the shoulder pads.
Ah.
Since this robe lacks shoulder pads...
Because it's the 80s.
Since this robe lacks any form of ornamental shouldering, this is not any individual of import. This is simply the family member of someone innocent.
Sorry, dude.
He is worth nothing from what his robes signify. Okay, I approach Pierce. I'm like, "Hello."
is Pierce by us or?
Yes, you can see the form of Cedric.
And what a form it is, I'll tell you.
Light, youthy chest hair gently pushing through the unbuttoned shirt.
I believe the word is.
You do see at the left hand is a new hook, made of metal and simple inside.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, how are you?
Hello. Good to see all of you.
You're looking rather dashing with your new ornament.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
How does it feel?
Feels all right. Memphis hooked me up with it.
I remember. I haven't had a good laugh like that in a long time. It's the funny one. Oh, by the way, we picked up a. I really don't know what he is. I thought he might have been like a wizard, but then he had this moment where he called like the wrath of God from the sky, and like we'll show him the burns. Like it hurt, but
Oh my.
he also put the wrath of God upon a giant worm.
It was purple. You might call it a purple worm.
So this purple worm was burned and quickly GTFO'd out of a holy city.
Why are you going Goose? Why are you going Krog? This purple worm.
Oh yeah,
We saw God. We've changed it.
sorry, sorry. It's a little bit of the dust. You know, makes me sound more
Yes.
McClurnish. You wouldn't recognize him, do you?
You're from Maiden's Watch, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I do.
My name is Fiddler's Bunting.
Looking at a
First
sheet, remember?
Fiddler's Bunting.
I extend a hand. We've been kind of calling him Sif.
Sif.
It's a charming little nickname I can ignore for food and water. I'm so very thirsty and hungry. Please. I need food and water, please.
Indiana Jones in every movie. What do I know about Fiddler's Bunting?
A fiddless or bunting?
What? Both.
No. Go ahead and make.
Well, they're two different people. If it was one.
You can make a intelligence check that you have proficiency with. This would be history. Do you have a history skill?
Yes.
Okay, then roll it with. You would get proficiency either way because you're from that area. I'm not going to deprive you of that.
BA. Gosh. BA 15.
15. Alright. So,
Man of no report.
Bunting,
The word worthless comes to me.
Bunting is, in fact,
No.
a royal family. And the way that royal families work in the McLaren Accord is that the families are what carry all the power in general. Now, that being said, a family is not necessarily guaranteed to have noble presence in a city because the family might have a presence in the city, whereas it might not have a presence in the city. So depending on where that family is in the city is how much they're respected or of how much affluence they are. Bunting is actually not one of these central families in Maiden's Watch. But they don't have no presence there. The Buntings are new to Maiden's Watch. They're from outside of the general ecosystem of the royal families. There's only one household of the Buntings currently present in Maiden's Watch that you're familiar with because it was a big hubbub whenever they came in. And you know, and you remember this because the Buntings are a powerful household. They're one of the four, I think it is, 3 or 4. One of the 4 central founders of the McLaren Accord itself. That being said, they're a very large family. And they're new to Maiden's Watch because they had just moved in there. They are based in the very far southeastern border of that particular territory. And that's... okay. And at 15, the last bit of information that you immediately recall about the Buntings is that they are the coin purses of the Accord, which is no small feat with the amount of wealth that flows through that particular kingdom. They are the book balancers and check writers of the royalty itself. They're not known for their military power. They are not known for their estates or their repute. They are the coin purses. That's what you gather.
So you could be an accountant looking for What do I know of Amphibolus?
You know, you do not know the name Amphibolus. The name Amphibolus, it's not at all a common elf name, but that's not at all rare considering royalty and how they generally name people. You don't know the name Amphibolus whatsoever. That falls flat.
Yeah, fiddlesticks.
Well,
Oh.
Bunting.
Yes. And who might you be?
Oh, I don't know if I introduced myself. My name is Cedric Leodol.
Oh! And, what standing do you hold on the ship?
that's your captain.
Ah! A pleasure. You have a lovely ship, lovely crew,
Oh, thank you.
lovely crew, lovely
Thank you.
cat, man, lots of diversity. You know, I am not. My kingdom didn't really have a whole lot of diversity. It wasn't really a thing. But
Yes.
you've got blind monks, 1,000-year-old skeletons, cat people, lizard men,
It is.
all kinds.
It is quite a crew.
I
Yes.
respect that.
He's really good at stating the obvious.
Yeah.
He does it in a way that makes you like rethink about the
Oh my God.
Like, take
Yes. Well, as you may be able to tell by my pointed ears, I grew up in the McLaren Accord, and I'm familiar with the Bunting name. But
Yes.
what is a Bunting doing all the way out here?
Oh, he was determined as worthless and he got left here.
His family abandoned him, so he's fitting right in with us.
Yes, that's the simplified version.
Your family abandoned you.
Yes, they did. They did.
I'm sorry to hear it.
So am I.
Well, I suppose you're one of us now. So.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, you got the.
Yes.
Oh.
Part of the kind of the, at least as part I took.
You didn't warn him.
Well, it was
Yeah,
kind of part
no
of the
warning.
deal.
Yeah, so there was this guy who like smokes and he told us, hey man, if you want supplies, you have to do like 4 things, and one of them was take the elf with us. So Benji tricked him into having a curse.
We could have taken him with us without it, making him.
That's
join
what
the
I
crew.
said, but it was too late by then.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really.
Our was about to wear out.
I kind of thought it was make him a part of the crew. That's kind of on me.
It hurt really bad. Like a lot.
I remember.
Like more pain than I've ever felt before in my entire life.
That's kind of sad.
Wait, it's on our right hand, right? That would have been funny if I.
Yes, it is in fact on your right
yes.
hand. I believe we covered this with someone else, but it is in fact on your right hand.
Okay.
So, how did you come to lose your hand?
Well, this is a bit of a recent adjustment. We got into a bit of a scrape with one of two.
I want like the again, cut to the cinematography. I want the got into a bit of a scrape, and every time I finish the sentence, it's a flashback. A bit of a scrape. Ah! Like my hand just burning, like glowing red. It was a little bit difficult, just like me and Vindir lying on the ground bleeding out.
I put the crossbow that's definitely not made out of the same material. It's slowly behind me as you start talking about it.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a second.
You also see it completely. Oh wait, no, you're wearing clothes.
I get phantom pains. I'm like, my nub is hurting. What is up with that crossbow? My nub hurts.
I whisper knife, so it turns into a knife.
Yeah, I whisper. Yes. So, well, we've. I don't know how much they've filled you in, but we've sort of joined this rebellion to keep ninjas from toppling a government. So we ended up fighting one of these grand masters and
Oh,
sort of.
I see. Well,
We won the fight though.
good.
He's dead now. Oh, okay.
We killed him.
That's good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
He would have totally killed us, but we did kill him.
Okay.
He's definitely dead.
He says,
Good
looking
show,
at the
good
DM,
show.
he's definitely dead.
Hope we don't see him again.
I mean, he's dead, so
I will never see him too. Okay.
Don't worry, there'll be many more chances.
I'm just busting your chops, son. I'm just busting your
Yeah,
chops.
so seems like you all have been busy. Giant worms and
So,
you get a little sun, all of you. You look a little red.
I mean, he called down the wrath of.
I look at the character with no skin and fur. You look a little red.
I know, right? The two people who came out to him
The
and burned.
outside of Vinder's bones are kind of like cindering, just because like,
Outside of the bones are cindering.
like it's like a log
Yeah,
that's been in the fire
you
for
can
a
see,
while,
like,
so, like
bones,
a white
it's
ash.
it looks like a Looney Tunes character that just had a cannon blow up in his face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
black space.
The outside of it. But
So, just to give you a little bit more of a thorough explanation, and I'll.
if I could see Vindir's bumps, I think we got a bit of an issue.
I
Every
will.
time I cast like a lightning spell, you see them. It's fine.
I will recount.
Awesome.
I will recount our adventures, but I know you've listened to the recording, so
Yes,
I will
yes.
recount what we did.
Purple worm.
We're not the
Oh,
saviors of lizards.
they've been in this territory before. And lizard people.
Yes. They like what? What do they do?
Oh, they called us saviors and then they ran away.
Oh,
They're just natives to the desert.
were they like lizard people or lizard like?
Like lizard men.
They act
Like humanoid
men,
lizards.
but we're lizards.
Oh.
So like it's like a human if they were like a lizard. They were humanoid lizards.
I'm familiar with the lizard folk. I just didn't know if they were big
yeah.
lizards.
Well,
They
these
were
are
not
lizard men.
lizard folk. They were lizard.
People. Like
No,
you,
they were just
like
lizard.
you, how you are right now, but a lizard. Like you, if you had scales and a tail.
Spoiled the guy.
Oh, I am so ready for Brandon to mage-explain everything.
I love. I just want like the guy who's been watching the bugs to just like. Stop, all of you. Well, we made a deal with the locals to get supplies for the ship, and because Memphis gave me a whole memo apparently of what we're missing. So, but we need to do one other thing.
Yes.
There's supposedly a man on the outskirts of town.
Well, no, we're supposed to do that last, so we still have a screaming of Drasal.
Are we supposed to do that first?
That's
No.
the first thing he said.
A promise to do that is enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go see a man.
We have to go
punch
see a
him.
man.
Well, Benji needs to go punch him.
I need to apparently hit him.
Why do you need to punch him?
I don't.
Well, he'll kill us otherwise.
Apparently, if I do not punch him, he would kill all of us.
Well, punching is sort of your
Whoa!
forte.
But
That's the only thing I've ever seen him do. A joke, lad, a joke.
did you just call me lad?
Yeah, quick, wait, hold on. How old is Vendir? Question.
Here's a better question. Oh, Benji.
You're Vendir.
No, he's
He's
very
like-
bad manners. He's very fired.
He's like middle age.
Exactly. Very bad man.
Aren't
Let's
you?
keep moving.
You're like 40, right? 50?
It's 46. Listen, if you've spent
But you look real rough.
if
'cause
you
you've been out
spend
on
your
the sea.
if you spend your 20s up until now in my line of work, 40 is a lot.
Yeah, you probably look like.
Or
That's
is a
the
lot.
that takes a skull.
The average life expectancy is a lot lower than 40.
You have a beard, don't you?
Not yet.
No, he keeps trying. It's not working.
He's just got this.
I keep feeling like
the
my
Zax-
stuff's about to come in. But
Yeah, but it's just gray.
either way, so.
But how old is
still
Are
going through
you?
puberty.
Do cat people age differently?
I mean, there's only one type of year, so no.
I mean, how many?
What counts as aging? First
many
off, what
cat-
counts as aging
Only
different?
dogs age faster than only dog people age faster than humans.
Well, not age faster. Just how long is
I don't
it
like
as a
the
life as a
trend.
tabaxi?
Oh, you're asking for my life
It's a great question.
expectancy?
It's kind of hard to
That's a
calculate
race.
with the 9 lives. So it's,
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
How long have you?
Beetle people.
I mean, I'm 23.
Oh.
See, actually, you can by
I'm like
remember you actually calling me that is
236,
fine because
so-
but technically you're actually
Yes.
my superior on
Yeah,
the ship.
that's why I called you lad.
So you can technically call me
Yeah.
lad, yes.
In case you forgot, I'm the first mate, so hey,
He's the first one.
Ah, okay. What?
yeah, no, cat. I mean, from the cat people that I've met, and from the general knowledge of fighting. Oh, just for you know, I wasn't raised by cat people, so I don't really know their life expectancy. But from what I've heard from the people I've met, it's about the same as humans.
What do y'all do when you play D&D? We talk about geopolitics for about 40 minutes.
Yeah, so like I wasn't
Sorry.
raised with like cat people, but that's like besides the point. So anyway, from the people I met on my travels,
We're going to unpack that later.
We have
I mean, to be fair, I'm the first man. Nobody's asked me any backstory, so we're just rolling.
You've told us like 5 times over a bonfire. I
I know.
can't tell if you're drunk when you do it, so we can't really tell if you're telling the truth. It's like there's 3 stories.
Oh yeah.
But like they happen at the same time and we can't tell which one is which.
Well, I'm always.
Because I can't tell if you're drinking water, liquor, or mayonnaise. But you keep going.
If I have a white mustache, it's normally mayonnaise.
It's now posting.
Not on purpose though. The only reason I know I drink mayonnaise is because I wake up with a taste in my mouth.
So you're sleeping.
Speaking of, I really need a drink. Just
You're unconsciously eating
by the way,
mayonnaise.
we know drinking it. Oh, this thing here, take a sip.
Alright! This is the other initiation.
It drinks mayonnaise.
I take a sip of the mayonnaise.
It's honey.
It's honey?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, now take another sip. Yeah, take another sip. Trust me.
Take another
mayonnaise I've ever had.
I take a hearty swig of the mayonnaise.
Yeah, now it is mayonnaise. Yeah, so this thing can change into whatever drink I want it to be, so I'm gonna take some.
Why do you choose mayonnaise?
I'm drunk when I do it. It's
Cherry
normally
Dr.
liquor.
Pepper.
Like here, look, pour out a glass of liquor, there you go. That can't change, it's in a cup. It's
Where'd
gotta
you
be
get a
liquor.
glass from?
I always carry glasses with me.
This better not change to like horseradish or something.
I can't make horseradish. I also have no idea what that is.
Horseradish. Why would you make a radish like a horse?
That's
I
what I
don't
was
know.
wondering.
Horses smell terrible.
I'm
Why
gonna
would you
sip
want
the drink.
anything
That guy is still like standing. Just like
It's
deadpan.
it's like middle of the shelf liquor.
Okay.
I will go up to the man and I will say in Hobgoblin, I will be like, do you know of any hermits on the outskirts of town that have religious prominence?
Okay, hold on. I think it's so funny when this happens. Can you imagine if you were walking in downtown Fort Worth and somebody came up to you and was like, "Do you know if there's anyone in town?" Like, I don't know, man. Like it's so common in fantasy that you're supposed to know everything about your town.
This is a small one.
This
Yeah.
is like there's 80 houses.
No, I know. I just think it's funny. Like I
going
couldn't
to solve
I couldn't
that?
tell you
Not
shit
to
about
worry.
people that live next to me on my street, and it's like, is there a man of religious significance on the outskirts of town?
Yeah, fine.
Well, you should know that
Beats the hell out of
there
me.
is.
Jerry, Barry, Terry, Barry, and Gary.
Yeah.
Theory.
Yeah, it's an
Theory.
olden name with religious significance. Don't make fun of Theory.
See him point along the
He's very sensitive
eastern
about
border
it.
of the town.
Captain, I have a direction. So,
What did he say to you?
he didn't say anything.
He pointed to the east.
So, yes. So,
So you literally have a direction.
yes.
No,
So the question-
oh.
Do you want to come
Is
with?
it one direction?
Yes, of course.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to get the crew ready or get the ship ready or whatnot. There's a little
I mean,
bit
if you
of
want to go
weird
with
thing.
him, I can get the ship.
The pretty much the monastery that I grew up in, this town is very similar because it's kind of revolving around prophetics, prophecy, and the like. So there's a big influence of that in Dynasty, and it seems that the religious order of the town is very guided by those principles. He seemed like he was a prophet, and he was very much like he could tell us. Golly, I sound like that. He could tell us our names, and we never introduced ourselves, stuff like that. So, I'm very curious because he said some interesting words to me. So I am more curious about seeing this man.
Yeah.
Along the
He
coast.
did specifically say that
What?
Benji needs to go speak to a man and punch him in the
I
face.
needed to go speak to
I
him.
thought we'd all go check it out together.
What? I just didn't know. Well,
Listen,
there's also
You already fought a giant worm in the desert and got sun blasted by bunting over here without me. I'm not missing this.
No, well, there's also just apparently that if I don't get to him quick enough, we all die.
Like walking away.
I think he means let's go now, like right now. I'll start
I
walking
can
that
get
way.
the ship ready if you want, or we can just all go.
Let's all go.
How long does taking a ship ready? That
7
seems like
million years.
That seems like a Star Wars wipe. The ship could be ready by the time.
Yeah. It can depend, but
Roll
the
for
ship
lifting
hasn't really stopped being ready. It's currently docked outside.
Yeah.
It hasn't even ported, so.
Let's all go. Let's all go.
So
Bitch is still in neutral. We just hop in that thing.
you make your way along the outskirts of the city along the eastern side, and it's not but 5 minutes before you see a very obviously sectioned off sandstone hut of some kind. There's what appears to be 2 floors, a singular, what is probably 30-foot by 40-foot square-shaped hut with what looks like a semblance of a door in front of it. And the second story, as is typical, just has a ladder leading up to a door. As you draw
like to
close.
stealth.
Okay.
Stealth.
Roll stealth checks.
Shall we all step?
I mean, you don't have to. It'd look kind of funny if I was the only one saying that.
Randomly, Benji just drops to the sand floor and Scooby's unlock it while everybody else just keeps walking.
Will
Everyone roll a stealth check.
15.
Listen, everyone else is doing it. So-called free thinkers.
You said so that it's off the ground? If there's a ladder up to it, it's off the ground?
No, the bottom floor has a door, and then on the side of the house is a ladder leading to the second floor. There's no
Oh,
staircase inside.
Are there any windows?
Not on the bottom floor. There's 2 on the top floor.
I will stealth my way up to the door, as much as I can.
What's your stealth roll?
15. Not too bad, but it's not too good.
23.
13.
Okay.
13!
Okay. You
I'm gonna
stealth
let
your way up to
Benji
the
go
door.
stealth
As you
Kind of walk my way up to the door.
on the what's it called? The doorpost are the words in Haman script that you recognize as House of the Sojourner. And
Sojourner?
Sojourner.
Sojourners.
Can I ready
Sojourner.
in action?
Sojourner.
Huh?
Can I ready in action?
You can, but if you prepare a
you're ready,
spell,
it'll
it will
go
be
in 6
consumed,
seconds.
regardless of whether or not you use it. I need everyone to roll a religion check.
Start preparing your 10-minute spell now.
No, ready your action to
Ultimate
start
tactical
casting.
move. 10-minute cooldown. Like 5 minutes in, you're like a piece of tea. What?
Here, you can roll the thing so it doesn't go.
I just don't want to knock it off.
Oh,
It's
you-
like
Oh, come on.
pure
This is
steel.
religion.
Okay,
Religion
it's
plus.
13.
Piece of shit.
Don't bother rolling one.
Yeah, you won't now.
I got a 5. It's pretty cool.
No.
It's a cool 5.
That's
That's
21,
a great
right?
number. That's how many
What'd you roll?
fingers you
Plus
got.
8, right?
No, it's up.
Well,
Can you imagine if I
You,
said
have no, you don't
one
have not
hand
have
has
plus
5
8
fingers, the other
intelligence. You
has
have
3.
plus 4 intelligence.
Oh, okay.
You do not have plus 8 intelligence. That makes
that
you
relates to your lore.
smarter than most.
Does anyone have an eraser?
I got you.
Plus 8 to intelligence is smarter than a god.
So,
Yes.
that's me. I got a 16.
I got a
16?
17.
Okay.
I got less than that. I got 13.
Okay. You two recognize the House of the Sojourner is a Haman tradition to have it built. It is the house of anyone that is passing through a city or has nowhere to stay. Not exactly like an inn, it's considered to be a tradition to have one. Should someone be a refugee or have no place, the House of the Sojourner is built for shelter. So this is not one person's house, this is a house built to house all of those who are not native and have no place to stay in the village.
Are we inside the house? I will slightly open it.
You,
Is it open?
It
uh,
doesn't make a sound.
It is open. Small one door creaks
I'd like to
open.
oil the hinges of the door before we try to open it.
And the room, save for a fire that appears to have just been started in the far corner beneath the chimney, sits facing away from you some figure in these dark or almost like medium gray robes that wrap everything, sitting cross-legged in the room.
On the floor?
Yes, on the floor. In front of them is what appears to be about a foot up off the ground, a stone slab acting as a table.
Slowly walk up to him.
Slowly.
This feels terrible. Dude's just meditating. I'm gonna come up and like. I'm gonna walk up and then I wanna
forward over like this.
I'm gonna look back at I'm gonna see the fact that I'm about to punch a praying man, and I'm gonna look back at my crews going.
You're evil. You got this.
Is there any way I could walk around to front to face him without getting into the fire?
What?
No, there's a table in front of it. There's a table in front of it.
I meant not.
Just deal non-lethal damage.
He's not gonna kill him. Just punch him.
Deal lethal damage. Kill him.
Hit him! Come on! Hit him!
Supernova.
You kill the cemetery boss in one hit.
I will get behind him, and I will throw a fist, and I will punch him in the muscle mass of the shoulder, to where it may hurt, but it's not any possibility of breaking anything or causing
Weren't you
actual
supposed to
damage.
punch him in the face?
Did they say punch in the
They
face?
just said punch him.
They just said punch him, so I will.
I don't think it's gonna count. Unless
I will bonus action Cloak of Billowing, and I will punch him to where my cloak flies back with my fist, as if it was an air punch. I go, and I will punch him.
Are you making this forged part technically? Which you
No,
can't?
because I do not want to throw him into the table in the fire.
Okay.
I do not want to ragdoll the NPC.
I
will
need you to
punch him.
go ahead and roll an attack at advantage.
Why is this happening again? Why?
We were told to by a druggie.
Why
Now
does he
shut
have
up.
to punch him though? Couldn't he have
Well,
in a
die.
dirty
We'll
20?
die otherwise.
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
Do I roll to damage?
You would in fact roll damage.
Alright, well, sorry, broski. This feels... This feels wrong.
You're an evil pirate.
He's just
You killed hundreds.
mommy and daddy and 10 damage.
10 damage.
He dies.
I should have made time.
That is enough to kill a commoner.
Is this so?
Commoner's at 8 HP, so that would technically kill a person.
As you bring your fist back, the fingers closing before you throw your punch forward. The Cloak of Billowing stretches out behind you as the forward landing right cross impacts. It's right.
Careful the
He's
TV,
just
Matthew.
taking out the
Jeez. That thing costs $1, at least.
You're hitting the muscle mass in the shoulder, right?
Yeah, right on the shoulder blade. So
on the shoulder blade?
it'll hurt, but it's not it's not gonna snap anything. It's not gonna cause any internal damage.
Stop caring
So-
about this guy.
As you
Never
the
punch a
punch
prey.
lands, all of you watch. Again,
What if he's
this is
someone
a pretty good roll.
for our deaths?
All of you watch as as the Cloak of Billowing and the force of the punch lands. There's this space like dust that kicks up behind Benji, and as you hit the shoulder, what's interesting is that whatever figure you're hitting doesn't apparently have a lot of weight to them. So you watch as suddenly the form kind of ragdolls. Oh shit! You watch as it ragdolls off to the side before rolling and landing kind of on their knees facing you. But 15 feet to the right. You now see
Is this
Yeah.
house even 15 feet across?
No,
It's a
the
100
figure
foot
you
house.
get didn't feel to be more than like 90 pounds, maybe like 110.
Whoa.
That makes he's dangerous though. So I will. As soon as it does that, I will look at him.
It's
and-
Guru Pati.
What was the name of the peace pipe chief? Did we ever get a name?
No.
Oh, okay. I will say because I know Haman, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so I will say in Haman, the village chief sent me.
Go ahead and roll a charisma check.
Ooh.
10.
10?
That's pretty good for Benji.
Yeah.
That is pretty good for Benji. Still 10.
Still not good enough.
You see the dark gray robes, which wrap entirely around. There's like no center of the chest. There's the hood that pulls almost entirely over the face, and you see this long, what looks like probably 8-inch beard that's currently pulled into like these 3 individual braids, which is all that's visible beneath like this thick hood sticking out beneath before the figure slowly rises and stands up on its feet before pulling one foot standing away from you in a fighting stance. And there's this long drawn out silence.
I take the dodge action.
I need you to roll initiative.
Oh! Just him?
All of us?
Natural 20, baby. First one, I have 25.
First one out of
Yeah, can
25.
we
No.
back him up on this?
You're welcome
How
to.
dare you.
I want to respect the 1v1 actually.
I whip
I'm
out
at 27
I
hit
whip,
points.
I whip out my intervention.
So that is
I hit 25.
that's 21. So as the figure, you see the figure pull the fighting stance in that long moment of silence, there's like an intuitive, just like a hair sticks up on the back of your neck, and you know that it's about to go down, and you must act first.
Does he
And
have?
you get like the split second advantage to act first.
Does he have? Like, is he pulling a sword? Any physical weapons?
see any.
I don't see any.
No.
Is it stereotypical that if a monk challenges you to a fist fight, it is considered dirty play to pull a sword on him?
Oh, God.
You don't know.
So I point gun.
Depends on what monastery.
Do your move, right?
Chop his head off.
Blind him and then chop his head off.
Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what.
Chop his head off.
Above 10, we aggro. Below 10, we passive.
Just beat his ass and then we can get to
It's a 19, so I will rush up and I will just. I'll do. I will not pull my weapon yet, and I'll do 2 fist attacks.
Roll 2 attacks.
You mean punches?
Shut up.
2 fist attacks.
That's a 13.
Fist here.
Miss.
We don't
13
punch.
and a
Much
I
more.
fist the hell out of him.
natural 1.
Exactly.
Natural 1. Okay.
Oh!
You end up punching
That's
him in
a
the ear.
24 to hit you.
It does
on
hit
a
me.
repulse. So
does hit me.
as you run up and immediately describe how you how are you running up to punch him?
I'm kind of just like you know the old like fighting games where it's like the dash forward stance and then poof,
Yeah.
just
So you
punch.
dash forward and go in to punch, but the first one is blocked. Like in just a flash, you see the arm that's meant for block throws the hand to the side. When the second one goes to punch forward, you see the figure in just a split second sidesteps the fist and grabs the outstretched hand. And then there's this sudden like twisting motion, and you feel your entire spine reoriented up on itself. You now
Your entire spine.
Should have hit him.
you take 10 points of damage as you suddenly feel yourself go weightless as the arm that's currently bent over throws you straight into the air and then slams you onto the stone table right to the right of you in like one swift motion. And as there's this like, you still see dust like,
and I will.
as this happens, you hear,
A perfect illusion.
Just as you feel promptly a cracking in the lower part of your back.
Ow! And I will flurry of blows, and I will do 2 more attacks.
Roll 2 attacks. Are you making them forged heart?
I can only do 1 forged heart attack if I remember correctly.
You didn't see
Right?
that coming.
Right? That's what it is now.
Lucas, Destin, and like
right, Matthew?
watching Steve.
Forged
Yes.
heart is, let's see,
Yeah, the
1 offhand attack. So the first one is not
Throw the
forged
corner
heart.
like.
So first one is, the first one should have been forged heart, 27.
27?
And then the forged heart attack is a 27.
Alright.
So first one does
So you reorient yourself up onto the table.
9 damage for the
Okay.
first one, and then I will do the haymaker. He needs to make a strength save.
Strength save.
Come on.
Okay. 16?
Where's my save? How do you calculate your save? Because I calculated it wrong. I don't.
8 plus proficiency plus dex.
8 plus proficiency is 12, so my save is 17. So no.
So, as describe how you jump up onto the.
So I will.
you
I
go
will.
from prone onto the table. Both hit.
And from prone on the table, I don't know. I'll kind of just grab his arm. I will use it to pull myself up, swing around and hit him with the elbow. That's the first attack, and then recovering from himself, I will do the forged heart.
It's interesting. The body, as you go and like elbow into the side of the head, the body doesn't move. The head gets knocked to the side, but the body stays strong until you come around with the forged heart.
5 is. He gets pushed back. I throw him 15 feet away. So I want to push him. I punch him 15 feet away, and I do 15 points of damage. Wait, no.
Oh my god.
16 points of damage to him with the punch.
How rough is Benji looking at this point?
I'm not that rough.
Because I was gonna maybe like
I'm at 2/3.
lob a dagger your way.
No. So and then I will take another and go.
Just throw a dagger at Benji.
Not at
So as you go and you throw the punch, I believe with since the table is directly inside, that throws the character outside the door.
The door that we're all standing.
Yeah, the door that you're all standing currently in front of. So you all watch as there's the low, thunderous thud of Benji's special secret technique connecting with the opponent. As it's thrown back, all of you kind of just sidestep out of the way as this figure, in kind of this strange, rather than being thrown like the first time, is now sliding with the momentum on the smooth, sand-slicked stone. Before, after about 15 feet, you watch as there's this movement from behind the cloak, and this figure throws out what appears to be a war pick before slamming it into the ground to catch them in one smooth motion.
Whoa.
I'd like to hold the door open for Benji.
To run away.
That's my turn. That's my bonus
Yeah, by the
action.
way, he would be only running towards
That's my bonus action. I will stay inside the house. I will not use movement.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You see the figure straighten up. You still can't see the eyes. All that's visible immediately is this thick beard. Before you hear this low, gravelly kind of voice.
Is this how it is? Down to the last detail.
You see the figure pull a work pick and start to step forward slowly.
A perfect deception.
You see the war pick come up and now swing at you. That is a
Oh, then I held the door open for him.
Does he see all of us standing outside the door like in the Wizard of Oz, just like waiting?
Why is this so hard?
just like leaning.
13,
Miss.
15?
15? Miss.
Yeah, 13. You sidestep as the pick. And the figure just looks at you. There's this long pause. It falls to your turn.
Talk to him.
Shut up. Did the war picks did it come right next to me?
Yeah.
So as soon as it falls, I want that like brief moment, and then in a flint of steel, I will draw my sword. I will bonus action, spend 2 key points.
In a flint of steel.
Glint. I will spend 2 key points to sharpen the blade up to +2, and I will. If I attack anything on, like, if I attack something that doesn't cause damage, it's still counted, like as I get an ability. Never mind, that's weird. So I will tech to do it, and then I will, in a moment, pull it out, and I will attempt to cut the war pick in half, like the handle. Like I want to slice through it. I want to anime slice through the wooden handle of this war pick.
Okay. Okay.
Like I'm talking like the Zoro, like you, like the lens flare.
I mean, he did just kind of leave it there. Roll an attack at disadvantage, and we'll say -5 because that's technically
Natural
more
one.
fun.
So
What?
Natural 1.
Natural 1. So
Your sword breaks.
you just end up hitting the war pick, looking up into the hood, which now, as it's kind of standing straight up, you can see the figure is probably 6'2".
Oh, hell.
And then I don't know. I will.
Wait, 90 pounds, 6'2". You sure not fighting Brandon?
I will just do. I will do one more punch as as part of my attack action. I will do one more punch.
Okay.
So I will throw a punch, which is a 21. I'm assuming that hits, or no? 21.
Yes.
He takes 12 points of damage,
Okay.
and then I will bonus action patient defense, and I'll just pretty much after it doesn't work, I'll punch him once and say, "I don't know who you are."
Okay.
Really kind of clueless right now. I was kind of just doing what I was told.
So you throw the haymaker punch, and then you're saying you're backing up a bit before taking patient defense?
No, I'm still up in his face. I'm just
Okay.
taking patient defense.
The figure stops.
You don't know who I am.
It'd be very hard since I can't see your face. And I'm very good at remembering voices, but I don't remember yours.
Sure, roll.
That's a pitch change. This is ex-girlfriend.
Full beard.
The figure kind of
Like
straightens up and leans back.
But you do not see.
Ooh.
I see in my own ways.
Not as well as you used to.
You see the head kind of, the hood pull back, and you see beneath this old, shrunken, elven face with these two, like, very, like, scrunched down, squinty eyes beneath this huge beard, very unusual for an elf. You know this would take probably 500 years to grow. Pulled into like these three different like braids. You recognize the form of the long lost master Zufar.
Ooh.
Your old master.
You never asked if you recognized the voice, silly goose.
No, you did not.
I did not.
Your technique has not improved.
Ayo!
As you had. My turn.
I'll take it back and I'll sheath my sword.
Take it back, man.
You son of a, and it's like, there's like, I'll do like the pirate handshake and then go, oh, wait, master. I'll do the tough guy handshake on the arm. I'll be like, it's been a while, so.
23 years.
Apologies. I didn't recognize you.
That is better than what I thought of you. I mistook you for an illusion, an assassin.
Well, I know my looks changed a little bit, but may we come in?
Looks back at the house that already has like the table now has like the imprint of your back on it.
Just
Yes.
cheeks.
Captain, you come
Yes?
in. Please come in.
I kind of usher in the.
You will notice that Benji's a lot more like a little bit more
Yeah,
reserved,
yeah.
like the bolsterous facade of the illustrious pirate is now kind of fading a little bit. He looks a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
You see him walk.
Frederick's still holding the door, jaw just slack, like watching.
You see
what's happening.
you see the figure walk to the corner of the room where there's the small stack of what looks like logs, and you watch him just pull one apart with his hands and set it on the fire.
The Captain America.
Kind of, but less dramatic, more just like peeling a cheese stick.
Wow. Oh my
Plus
God.
dramatic. I think that's more dramatic myself.
Captain, dear Frederick and Sif, this was my old master,
How do you do?
Master Zufar.
I do a little bow. Sure, respect.
Oh, so this is
I
the guy
have
we
a
were
question.
looking for? Oh, dude, hi.
Was Zufar the like the big bad master that like went away?
No. This is
Okay.
recent history, I'm not going to check you on it.
Well, I'm saying when we first got to Drasal, they're like, here's the side quests, and they're like, this guy's over here, that guy's over here, this guy's over here.
Zufar...
Was he one of the people on the list?
No. Zufar, last you heard about, I believe you would have heard this overhearing with Benji. Zufar left before the actual revolution. Zufar was the former master of Benji, and Benji was excommunicated from the order. And Zufar was not mentioned in any of the revolutions, and it was, I believe, mentioned in side passing. He was not part of the monastery at that time. The leader of the order, which is the split off that you have been fighting this entire time, their last name is Ankala. Yeah, it's Ankala.
But would this guy technically be one of the masters?
He would have been one of the original masters of the monastery, yes. But if he would have left the monastery ahead of time, he would have been replaced.
It's been a while, huh? I heard you left the monastery.
I did, yes. Politics should never be mixed into the act of refining oneself.
Probably you'll find like-minded.
He just pulled out smoke.
Probably. Probably find common ground.
It is.
See him grab a skin and start pouring water into a small metal pot.
You know the village chief of Ud.
Yes, there are. What of him?
Well, he sent me here, and I didn't know why. He said, you'll find a man on the outskirts of town, and the first thing you must do is you must punch him, or he will kill you.
That seemed quite wise. I've had several individuals come to me in an attempt to convince me to join the offshoot of our...
You see him mix what appears to be some kind of leaf, ground leaf mixture into the water.
the martial offshoot of the school you and I both trained from. I've had several attempt to woo me to their cause.
So Suppose this isn't gonna go well then.
About that.
It's like, ew, well.
How long have you been here?
I have been here approximately 6 days.
He already built this house. It's so impressive.
No, the house is not built by him.
This
The house
will
is
be a
built for-
tradition.
It's like a pilgrim's house.
Oh, shut up now.
No, please.
I'm joking.
It's quite lovely. I love what. I
There
love
is
the.
no sin in ignorance, only when it is a choice. Tea.
I've probably been drinking too much, sure.
Goes and mixes more in.
Spike the over.
Listen, I haven't. Okay.
Smells good. What? Smells good. Are you doing well? I know our paths kind of.
Thank you.
This
Thank you
is
very much.
Phyllis.
What do you do?
Good day.
This is my captain, Cedric.
Good day.
Vindir, sorcerer, and Frederick, mystery.
You keep odd company. These days, do you not?
Bad company?
Odd company.
Well, when did I ever not?
That is fair. I guess I'm not this way normal. Or conventional.
Getting all lessons all the more better. But, we were stopping in town for supplies. Well, this is rather caught me off guard. I didn't think that, it was more of a chance encounter.
There is no chance you were an Ud. Or were you never listening when you read all those books? You can't walk within a quarter mile.
For me, it was listening. I had to have it read to me. You couldn't do bread at that point, so it was listening.
Excuses.
Yeah, I quickly found that.
There is no chance meeting. I was told I would meet a friend here by the priest, and that is why I stayed. Otherwise, I would be halfway to Drasal right now.
You're going to Drasal?
Yes,
Why?
because I must stop what they are building. These offshoots, the heretics. I care nothing of politics, but to ignite the old ways is death. I will not stand for it, or I will die trying.
Well, in that
Well,
we have common ground.
common ground.
We have common ground.
We have common ground. Oh, yes.
It's quite good. I recommend it.
Well, we've made allegiances into conflict as we recently met up with it, but for the most part, we are.
That is new for you.
I took the life of a sailor.
Yes, you did. Probably better for you.
You learn a couple of things, but
I thought you meant you killed somebody.
no.
I took the life of a sailor.
Well, yes.
Killed a
He
sailor.
also killed sailors. But
Yeah.
we can rush them.
Yeah, we can talk about that. So, we are indeed working with Samir.
That boy.
Samir is, I don't know if you heard, there's a bit of a, for lack of a better term, although I think you'd hate it, resistance to the old ways led by Samir and Ibrahim and a couple of...
Well, that is nice. That it means another one of my apprentices has some common sense. Wonderful. I have one neutral, two successes.
If you were...
If remains to be seen.
Well, we do happen to be going back there ourselves. If you'd like to come with us, we could show you.
Well, I suppose that depends on if you're... You said you had a ship, did you not?
Yes?
I come from the city of Bethsaida.
See him pull into his pocket and pull out a small, what looks like ivory compass. and sets it down on the table.
This took me 3 months to procure, and I had to do some less than savory things for a scholar. But that is an ambit. It is meant to seek something. How much do you know about the old ways?
As much as you taught.
So not much. It is regrettable. I regret this now. This would be a lot easier if I had not submitted things.
Well, if it's any consolation, we've had our own figuring out of our own deep, dark magic ways and dealings.
Dudrick tea. I am unsure of what this would entail.
I like tea.
He is not dead,
Yeah.
but he's not alive, but he's not undead either.
Strange things you see in the world. Very well. They are looking for something. If they find it, they will complete it. They are
drinking stuff.
What are they looking for?
It has many names. Its original is what's known as a siphon.
That doesn't sound. That sounds remarkably close to things involved with human sacrifice.
Not exactly. There are several siphons. They act as connections to outer planes. However, there was one that was integral into the design of the old ways, a certain structure or temple, the sanctum, if any of you are familiar with that term. It was used to communicate with what was believed to be God.
What if I told you we knew where it could be?
That would be helpful, if slightly redundant, as this ambit always points to it.
What if I told you we knew of where it would be?
Then that would be helpful. As I would like to find it. Lest I have to go to Drasal and try and kill everyone there before they get it.
No, that's
About that,
extreme.
something came to Drasal. Temper what we're assuming to be separate. It is very large, tall, the shape of a man, but very lifeless. It has a handler, who's known only as the weapon, wields a sword as big as a man. Came from someplace in the north. It's pretty much used for martial law now. None of the old masters are even willing to try and strike it. Not even Asa.
That would be impressive.
Just to be mindful.
I've heard rumors, I do not know of it exactly.
We don't know what it is. We know who it handles it. But we have word of a ship that is bringing in something very crucial to the design. An object. This would go in line with what you're saying. It's coming on a ship to Drasal within the next 2 weeks.
From where?
We found a note. It read that the sanctum is almost complete. The final priest arrives by week from Zahala.
What?
This was the note we got off of Gudo. Oh yes, Gudo is gone. In both ways. Both to the old ways and from this life.
Who's Gudo and how did he die?
He's the one who cut off our captain's hand.
Oh,
That is helpful. If I recall, Hussein is dead. And that would mean that I am the only of the old masters left. Which would make Gudo, Rima,
who's taking up the castle who just kills everybody who walks into it.
Him too. That was on. That's not on Kala.
No.
Is it?
No, it's just so.
Giselle.
What about Ajax?
Oh yes, an Ajax. But Ajax is. We're confused.
Not granted the rank of master.
Ajax is with Asa.
Yes, that would be the failure I was talking about earlier.
You said two.
You're the neutral.
I had 4.
You never mentioned if that was 2000.
Reba.
Okay.
If you would like to come with, we are heading that way and probably going to engage the ship. Possibly, I can't speak for our direction, but we are now involved with this uprising, if you will. And you probably can skip all the political agendas. We know kind of what they are, but I don't know you're not interested. But it would be rather wonderful, actually, if you could come with us. No.
This is acceptable. I will join you.
Don't say that. Sorry. With all due respect. Say you will join our forces. Please do not wish to join our ship.
I have taken an oath of solidarity and exile. I cannot join your crew in that sense. And as such, the curse on you will have no effect on me.
Kind of obvious.
Good for you.
For those of us in tune with the universe, you can smell it a mile away.
Then perhaps we should catch up more and over tea or ale or food at the ship. We have a good cook.
Is your crew trustworthy?
Most of them have never been here before, so they would have no reason to defect, and they are being paid very well. Yes, I would say so. We have a man of faith, or was a man of faith. We have a warrior We have a man whose entire allegiance is to the sea. We have a dwarvish cook. We have a relic from the past in the form of a giant lizard, who has no allegiance, or he might have less political concerns than you. And a guard from Concord. Yes, they're a trustworthy crew. I'd say it's a trustworthy crew.
If you're talking about humanoid lizards, you're gonna be in for a
And what you see here.
So bad. Before I go, you should know something. I only waited here because of the words the priest spoke to me. I was told the following. I see on a dead man's chariot an exile and his friend. And behind them sit destiny and death. You must wait for them, lest you should miss them. I won't dally you with questions of which of you is destiny or death. But maybe these words are helpful.
I wonder if he means me.
I didn't know. I didn't really understand what he said.
Or maybe he means...
I need a repeat, to be honest. I
Yeah.
can't miss.
Alright, I will repeat it in Matthew voice.
Yay!
My voice. I see an exile in a dead man's... Oh, sorry. Not chest. Chariot. My bad. In a dead man's chariot. At his side is a friend. Behind them in the cart sit destiny and death. You must wait till you... You must wait lest you miss them. There we go.
Dead Man's Chariot was best friend with Destiny and Death. Very cool. Wait a minute.
This way, if you would.
Who's your best friend? We'll talk about this later.
In the game, probably Benji would be my best friend.
That's what I'm worried.
I think it may be me.
But he's also like
one of my old friends.
grandpa friend.
Well, no, listen.
Oh, he has to wait
right?
for us.
Listen for this. You ready for
We're not,
this?
like-
We got a dead man who, sadly, in
You
this
know
case
how it is.
scenario, is Cedric. Then we got his best friend, which we just found out, Lord Rise, is Benji. Then behind him is Death, and then the
Not a
freaking
dead
lizard
man.
man.
Dead man's chariot.
Oh, yeah. No, I said Death.
Oh yeah,
You're built like a
Yeah,
tree.
in this case, he's a dead man.
So me and him are the friends. So who's Death and Destiny and you guys?
Well, I don't know. The lizard Odin
I'm
just tossed me and
Death
said,
and
"This guy's
Destiny."
going for you." And,
What?
I'm Death
I don't know.
and Destiny.
I see an exile on a dead man's chariot.
Technically, this
Aside
was
him-
made
Dead man's
before he
chariot.
was a
Aside him is a friend. Behind them in the carts of destiny and death. You must wait here lest you miss them.
Oh, behind the exile is a friend. The exile is what's his name? Benji is the friend.
What's his name? What's his name?
The guy we're talking to is the exile. It's his friend.
Maybe, I guess.
So
Nah.
therefore you're...
That's the dead man's chariot for certain.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got it from a dead guy.
You're
You
the
don't even
friend.
get it from a dead guy.
Looking for a dead guy. Okay,
Anyway, who was
this way. May I, Captain, may I lead you to the ship? You may trust me.
All right.
Or are you wanting to grab the supplies?
Well, I'll kind of. I guess we'll just meet
We
back
need
at
to
the
talk to
village.
that guy again.
Yeah, I wanted to ask: does it make sense for us to
So
sail back to Drasal or walk back?
Well, we're gonna try and intercept the. He's saying they need a final piece to perform a ritual,
We're gonna intercept the
and
ship,
and we know from the letters that the ship
But
is
last time when I suggested that, you're like, we need to go back to Drasal and tell them first.
Get ninjas.
Well, that was just
Get-
before.
sorry,
okay,
yeah, get
we have
ninjas.
we have
Remember that?
mega
We have
ninja.
a ninja.
We have mega ninja.
the exact stories were blown away by Mega Ninja.
Mega ninja.
So you're scrapping the go get ninjas
We
plan.
did get ninjas. We got a wizard and a ninja.
Hit ninja, please.
Zach's so happy right now.
This
He's
is
good.
perfect.
Alright, whatever.
Anyway, we have to be the crew. We discussed it. No, I'm just kidding. But
Scratchy as hell. Like,
I wasn't there when they invented chocolate. So we'll go back to the village and kind of. I'm assuming because because we're showing up with Zufar that he will know that we fulfill.
oh my, pick a different fucking windy background.
I will pick it when I'm.
You
done.
can pick a shore if you want to.
How about Captain's Dungeon?
Okay. Keep
Sailing ship.
keep
Changes
talking.
that one. It'll.
This one?
Yeah, it'll just be that eventually.
Coolish.
In the meantime,
Beach. We'll head back and I guess give proof that we did our.
you head
No,
back
he
to the.
just knows that we did it.
I guess.
So you head back to the.
The village, yeah.
Don't need proof.
As you approach,
You can tell by the way we
Central
carry
Square.
ourselves that we completed our
Zufar
mission.
stops, waits.
Who does? Oh,
Zufar. As you draw closer, you get to the center of the village with the Villalier Spring. It's about 7 o'clock now, so the light is just now starting to finally go out completely. You see beneath, as torches are starting to be lit in the center of the village, you see beneath the same tent the sleeping old figure.
Does he have attendants?
No.
We did the thing! Yes, this is him. Meet our buddy. He's a ninja.
All three, except the screaming, have been dealt with.
It's acceptable. Your supplies will be put in a crate near your ship.
Alright, cool.
How big is this crate of supplies?
We'll worry about that one later.
No. How big is the crate of supplies?
Not big enough to fit you as well.
Okay, where are my spells?
Oh.
Okay, alright. This is bullshit, dude.
Alter cell.
I would like to cast. What is this?
Funny.
My man is done.
This is a very high level cleric, so
This is about to be really interesting.
I don't know if he's gonna start an initiative with him.
that'll be fun. That's a great way to start it off with the old master who
It's a
respects
great
his
way to
men
never
well
finish
enough.
this fucking
Can I
storyline.
cast what's it called? Fuck, where was it? Charm person
Can I?
on this fellow?
You can attempt to cast Charm Person. So, what are the components on that?
Components are V and S.
Verbal and
VNS.
somatic.
I need
Verbal and
to turn
somatics.
into one of those
So you need.
extendable gloves. It's like a punching bag glove.
Wait. You need.
I'm
You
joking.
cannot turn ruin into that.
I'm
You have two
joking.
forms. Oh, okay. So you go and start to speak the words in somatic, meaning you have hand motions. So you open your mouth and start to speak the incantation. What level spell is that?
It's a first level spell.
So counter spell deletes that instantly.
A counter spell?
Yes. So you watch as you go to do that. You watch as his hand just gently raises, and the rune you're currently weaving in the air snaps into 1,000 pieces.
This was a poor choice. Stood me.
And he casts Power Word Pain on you. Do you have 100 hit points or fewer?
I have 27 hit points.
Okay. You are
Bye,
suddenly,
Phyllis.
you are suddenly hit with crippling pain.
He's not crippled.
Your speed cannot be higher than 10 feet. You have disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws other than Constitution saving throws. If you want to cast a spell, you must first succeed on a Constitution saving throw, otherwise the spell is wasted. And it says you can make a Constitution saving throw at the start of each of your turns. So technically, you can make a Constitution saving throw. As you feel, out from your spine radiates this intense, burning pain. Kind of like all of you suddenly just like had a poison ivy reaction on your skin, and downwards, everything that's muscle cramped. And all of your bones feel hollow and achy. You immediately have this like feverish sensation. All of you watch as the comforting form of Ephilus.
I grab the bed. You kind of did this to yourself. Come on. I will like I'll fireman pick him up over his shoulders. Until we meet again.
How long does this last?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
3 days.
As you're getting carried out.
The duration is instantaneous.
Okay, Constitution.
The duration is instantaneous.
It means
doesn't-
it lasts till you save.
Yes.
Constitution.
Saving throw, it'll be over
Does he
here.
have
Do not have
disadvantage on the
proficiency,
saving
so just
throw?
add 2.
No.
Okay,
You don't have disadvantage on
15.
You fail. You're still in pain.
I have a question.
As Benji carries the form of Ephilus away.
Do you guys have any health potions or health things here?
How many 7th level spell slots does he have?
Or
No, I'm
lemon
kidding.
seeds, you know. I've got a grocery list. I just
Unfortunately, no.
talk to both of those.
You have citrus, crate.
Oh.
Provided. There are no lemons. They do not grow here. Only limes and oranges.
I like how we have lemons. Too.
What?
We already have lemon seeds.
Oh, we do?
Yes!
What?
We have lemons and lemon seeds, guys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We got them in the underground place at Drasal. I made an entire banquet with one of the lemons.
That's
You're
true.
Right.
And I'm holding lemon
Wait a
seeds
minute.
on my
did
person.
I lose any hit points?
No.
No, but you do need
Just
to mark
racked
off
with
a
crippling
first level
pain.
spell slot.
I did. Cool. So you're all set.
What about the health potion healing?
You ever said
All the healing in this village is done through the request of God, God alone.
Rats.
Cedric, always this way.
Creature in death. I wish to know who you are. Come here.
Hi.
See the hand like slowly reach out and gently push past your hand straight to your face. We see 2 fingers just kind of rest on your forehead. And you're gone at this point. Cedric, both of you see this now. There's this, as the fingers are there, you feel a strange tingling at the top of your skull. And you all watch this weird symbol kind of appear on the head, glowing like this strange, eerie white. There's this low, faint humming. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
You all watch as suddenly there's this quiet but loud, and there's this low shockwave that just kind of travels along the ground in 20 feet, and you all watch the rune suddenly cracks, like straight across the center, before fading.
More steps you need. But I hope the hold on your past is weakened. Such marks do not come off easily.
Hi.
Wait, which
You watch as the
which
symbol
rune cracked?
fades. The rune in his forehead.
Oh,
You remember this. There was a point where Benji, there was a point where some kind of spell was cast on him long ago, back when you had first met and were crawling across the islands of Seraphana. As the captain lay there unconscious, that something was cast on him, and that rune appeared, but remained intact. That is not in the session recordings, that's session 3. It is, however, when I say crack, his skull didn't crack. The rune seemed to split almost and flicker out in places. But it's still present. See him sit back.
man, he's just like a magnet for bad juju, man.
That's a
Oh, yep.
You have already said to me, fish bigger than you could possibly comprehend.
Let's go, Oracle.
There is nothing I can do. Your destiny will already bring you there.
That's awesome. It's the fish I want to meet, correct?
Probably. So.
Coolio, let's go, dude. That's the best thing I've heard. Thank you, sir. All right, I just leave.
This I love D&D. D&D is the thing where you can go up to an ancient cleric and he will prophesy your future, and you go, "Let's go, yeah, let's go."
Safe travels.
Safe hanging out in the village.
Your friend will be better soon.
Cool.
When his body shakes, the effect.
Cut to Benji carrying him out.
Yes, don't grab my ears. It's just, I know it probably.
Make it stop.
Hey, you know, this is probably a good lesson. Every young man in his life needs a little bit of discipline. Ow! Stop it.
How much psychic damage does it take from
saving throw.
Me?
Yes, roll a saving throw. Actually, for the sake of it, roll 5.
Roll 5?
Yeah, you can only break it with a natural 20 because of how high the DC is.
Oh, really?
Or a 19. I think
Good
it's,
lord.
What's your
Okay.
Constitution modifier?
+2.
Oh, okay. So
That's-
you can, if it's above an 18.
Yes,
it
you
breaks.
get 18 or above.
14.
No.
12.
That was a
No.
20.
18.
Okay. So all of you, after about 2 minutes, your body starts to like ease up, and you feel the muscles in your back that are cramping slowly release bit by bit, and from out there's like this wave of like relaxation that hits your body. And your body just kind of goes limp. All of you come out to see the
good?
The
Good, because my back hurts.
I'll set him down and I'll kind of give him the. You'll be right, Dad. You'll be right.
Start walking past Tabby. Come on, man. You can't sit down. We have to go. Come on. Come on.
I slowly get up and like stumble.
Well, are we going to the ship?
Yes.
Do I have to swim?
Yep.
Benji.
Yes.
Can there be what they call a solid?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Actually, what do I have?
Would you be
That's
considered a
down,
solid? Never what you want to hear from.
Can I do you
solid?
what they call a solid?
Okay. I heard. Are you a solid?
Well,
Can I use?
Alter self.
That was so bad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To get the
Let me
quiet.
do that. Yeah. Let me do alter self.
So what does alter self change on you?
You can. I'm assuming you're picking aquatic adaptation.
Turn into a fish.
We're not close to the ocean yet. Clownfish, go.
use every single spell slot before we ever see combat.
Oh, he has so many more. Well, I'm gonna go take
No,
a
go ahead, go
long rest.
Yeah, we're probably gonna.
No, you're good.
Badass rest, dude.
You adapt your body to an aquatic environment sprouting gills and growing webbing between your fingers. You can breathe underwater and gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
My walking speed is one.
So you kind of stand up, and upon shaking yourself off, you go through the motions of arcanely casting your spell, and you do so, and all of a sudden, as your feet are in the water, they suddenly become webbed, and you grow gills, and it's a very unsettling transformation for anyone that's looking on.
Oh my.
But suddenly,
Were you a merfolk?
as you sit there, your feet in the water, you
I get
realize something.
flashbacks to the Sahagin village. I'm like,
Look, everybody! I dive in the water.
You do so easy enough. You swim towards
I
the
wonder if the crew's gonna know that
50 yards.
Can I do a trick where
I'm
I like
walking with
go
him.
down and I go, and I jump out like a whale and just
Roll an acrobatics check.
For knowledge, you also just see Vindir literally walking next to you as you swim. Like, what's this guy doing?
Who's helping me get to the boat?
I can help you up.
Roll a performance or acrobatics, your choice. It can be either one.
I'm gonna make that a.
All of you now get to the shoreline.
That was a
watching
5. I rolled a 5.
As John is also sitting there as well, joining you guys. As this form kind of like shoots waist first out of the water, as this music plays in the background. You see John like just take a swig. I really hope Odin isn't hunting right now, but that's gonna be really unfortunate.
Yeah, can you tell Odin not to kill him? I know he looks lame, but he is technically part of the crew.
I look awesome, and you know it.
Tell you what, for the hell, everyone roll percentile dice. We'll say 2% or lower.
Then, for what? Swimming and I'm hunting for
Everyone,
fish.
or just that man?
What's that?
Just this one?
Yeah.
87.
Okay, nothing happens.
I thought we were all supposed to roll.
Odin is elsewhere.
Can I hunt for like a little fish that I can hunt?
You do so. He goes beneath the water, none of you see him.
Technically, if you're under aquatic adaptation, can you eat a fish and not get food poisoning?
Good question.
Great question.
All of you, for the next turn, you all make your way to the Doom Knife, unless you had any other business. You can see the crate sitting alongside the beach.
Yeah, who takes our
Village.
crate?
It's a 3x3 wooden crate.
I can take the crate. I have water breath.
Take that crate.
Well,
Freaking Vindir should have dragged it across the surface of the water.
You should come with. You should come with because someone needs to help him up
We'll put him on top of the crate. It's a wooden crate.
I'm not that strong.
It floats.
I'm not that strong.
Does the crate float?
It's
Well,
wood.
you don't want him to get wet.
Well, how are we
It's
gonna
like
get it to
stuff in it. Come on, guys.
It's like stuffing.
Like stupid. Oh, I'm a cat and I can walk on the water.
It's like freaking one back. Okay.
Okay, well, what do you suggest?
Yeah. Can you pick that thing up?
Can I try and pick it up? Is it heavy enough?
It's not heavy.
Not?
Can we just say that for the
There's no
sake of-
metal in it.
Yeah.
It's supplies for the
this?
whole freaking ship.
The heaviest thing in it is
Give me
it's
your hand.
inch, so
No, this is not.
It's like a few 100 pounds, I would have thought.
Go
you
ahead.
didn't need much. It's just you needed
You can
some
walk on
rich
water
things.
What's your strength score?
It's a 3x3
Lower
foot
than yours
crate.
by a lot.
There's a bundle of cannon
That's what a
twine
ring
in
on your
there,
finger,
which
you can
definitely
now walk
need.
on water.
Oh,
Sinew
sweet!
twine.
Never mind. I start running across the water because he gave me the ring of water walking, and I'm gonna carry the crate to the ship, and I'm gonna be like a jubilant little child who can run on water for the first time, and I'm gonna be.
Trips wants to.
I'm okay.
As evening
I
falls,
will
the
carry
crate
you.
is
I will
hoisted
actually
up
able to
onto
speak
the
with
onto the deck of the ship.
We can get there quite.
For the sake of it, I'm going to give you this number now. Whoever's keeping track of the Doom Knight stuff. You have citrus, obviously. You have cannon twine. You also get pitch, which is required for repairs on the fly.
Is this amounts or just?
No, the amounts that you're getting.
Which one of you is like,
Back in my day, you show up to harbor, it's like, we give you free pitch.
That was me.
That was Zach.
No,
We have
that
pitch?
was. Yeah, you have pitch. You have. We're going to go 10 plus 2d8. That's a 3d8. You guys can stack it over the times.
Hey,
9.
Yeah. Just don't mind the clothes in the
Sit
bottom.
back
It's
down.
alright.
You have 24
Key right where
cannonballs
you
and
are,
all the
right?
gunpowder needed to shoot them. So 24 essentially ammunition for cannons.
Yay! Just enough to kill a man.
Just enough.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. This spins.
Enough to deal, what is it? 1,500 damage or something like that.
If we go average of 44, 44 times 24. There you go.
Alright, so we have 24 cannon ammunition, we have pitch, anything else?
1,056 damage.
Can we just say all the stuff Memphis was talking about?
No, that is all the stuff you needed. Citrus, pitch, and cannon fuses.
We have citrus.
You also, as is noted, we didn't go over this because it was the end of the session. You also have access to all the common firearms you could want.
So supply of common firearms.
Yes, so all your crew has access to
Supply.
common firearms, and if you ever say, I want a rifle, or I want a pistol, or I want a flintlock, you can grab one. Yeah.
Fire.
In all seriousness, you actually have like 6 crates of like guns just below the thing. 'cause
wait,
that's
so
what
after
you
I
said.
fire
just
each of
hanging
my
out.
guns once, can I just keep pulling guns out of my...
I don't remember.
Ugh,
I need to go.
ugh.
There is a limit to the number of guns you can carry on your person because they're flintlocks and incidents
I
happen.
mean, if
I
it was
think
the
it's
tiny
4.
gnome, it's like 6.
No, that's what it is. It's 6. That's right, because the gnome.
The gnome had 6. I
No, because you could be a gunslinger and take that feat, and that like doubles the number.
think. So it's 3.
You have 12?
I don't know actually.
No, it's 4.
12 is probably 4.
It's 4 guns on incident. If you take
That number
like
that we
a
fought
feat
had from
for it, if
6
you're like,
to
I
8.
want to carry a crap ton of guns, then I'll work for you probably double to like 8.
Well, no, it's not. I'm not carrying them. They're just on the ship. I just reach into the crate and pull it out.
That is an option.
If we're on the ship, sure.
No, I
Yeah, you
think...
can totally do that. It's like, well, Memphis doesn't have anything to shoot with. He just,
So like we set a crate of guns,
yeah.
one person who's good at shooting, an empty crate behind it with 2 loader stands, so the person goes bang, throws it back, bang, throws it back, and it's like it's like the basketball game that keeps going and they load it and toss it around.
If this
We're all
is...
gonna make you think of actual numbers round and mustard shall have.
It's
Fine.
it's a human turret.
These are
I'm
just...
gonna do this. Fine.
This is just for my pistols, but you put in a thing that said having more than
We would
2
never actually
weapons, 2 of them on your person may cause them to go off at random.
Okay, that's pistols. Okay, so it's 2.
Having more than 2 may accidentally just.
But this is for fine pistols, not just your average flintlock
Well, those are a set.
bullshit.
Let's be honest. They're boring. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
You basic.
Do they call in God from above? I didn't think
I don't
so,
think
Pierce.
We're gonna say that was written at the very conception of this game, so we're gonna say 4 for now, just because that was literally a year and a half ago.
Sure.
Y'all gonna make me do this because I've got to do this.
I was just trying to give you a metric.
No, not you. Alright.
We now have a limit on how many pistols we have. Gosh darn it, we shouldn't have made the joke. We should have just done it.
I was wondering where Blaine is keeping these cookies.
On the flip side, let's take a break since everyone is snacky and hungry.
Are we taking the break?
Are we taking a break?
What?
We're taking a break.
But not the break.
The
We
break.
take one break in every session.
Alright, the break.
We're taking the break
We're
right
taking
now.
the break right now.
Oh, hey,
I've got a
Take
person
the lunch
standing
break.
up eating cookies. I've got another person eating an apple. in
I was
another
bringing
room.
you stuff.
Oh.
But if you want lunch, you should have me get it for you now.
Sure. Yeah, but we're eating at 5:30. Hey, I don't need lunch. I don't need lunch, actually. I think I would just want like a snack.
I still owe you lunch. But you can have one of
Well, heck.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
Wait, sorry.
You got
No, that was my own damn fault, dude. I just thought, like, we thought of words.
I mean,
We almost died. Well, okay. I mean, almost died, but we were all injured. We rescued a people. Potatoes, ham, eggs. We got more tortillas. But chicken nuggets.
You're trying to kill the
Oopsie. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if I was the person you forgot.
That was really funny though.
how about that for you? Zach?
I like your I have no idea.
Your name's a common.
I really like your character.
It's really funny.
I say Pierce all the time, and I'm not even talking about you.
All right, what the frick are we doing?
What do you mean?
In game. We're a plan.
It sounded like
We're gonna go shit fight.
We're gonna finish that shit.
Engage
Fight
piracy!
Well, because at this point we're gonna keep like just like meddling around because there's not like a defined plan. We're just gonna keep meddling until like happens. So our plan is to go and try and hunt the ship that's coming from Zahala.
Not try. We're gonna
We're
fight
gonna
it.
find and we're gonna raid the ship.
Yeah.
Cool.
I only have one health potion.
We don't need health potions.
We're on a ship, silly.
So, as I was saying,
The ship's
we're
gonna
gonna
be
find
taking
some
damage.
media, right? We're not gonna pay for it. We're gonna watch it. The
Yo.
age of piracy.
Head of knowledge.
We're gonna build a ship, we're gonna make Drasal pay for it.
You want treasure? Piracy's how to get treasure.
Are we, well, we're getting treasure for these fools? They're couriers, right?
And couriers carry treasure.
They courier treasure.
Absolutely. After all, I mean, you think they're only bringing the things that end the world? No, dude, they're bringing more than just that.
That seems pretty important.
Yeah, but you gotta have other stuff like apples.
They're specifically, it's like under like a normal manifest to avoid suspicion. So it's mingled in with other stuff. It's like if you
We gotta
stuck
get
the
past the
alchemy
guards
weapon
after all.
on a metal cruise ship.
What is the thing to end the world?
We don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm kind of worrying.
We're random.
It's not the
We're
end of the
random.
world, it's just
We
some
found a
evil
way.
god who kills
Pretty
us
much
all.
the monks
It's
are saying,
fine.
Obviously, my
So pretty much
life.
this is what's happening, right?
It's
There
that-
is an old monastery
married?
that is like a
Who
monastery
knows?
of
He's
perfecting
assuming
yourself through
Obviously,
the
with my dead life.
how to fight.
I was a
Perfection.
demon hunter. She had this
And
idea.
Micron is about self-improvement and prophecy.
By the way,
Those two. The old history was, it was a cult because they had this little they had this connection to what they believed was God.
See, here's
that was
yourself.
taught to them, and
Anime,
like prophetic
Norman.
vision, blah blah blah.
Pretty
Pretty much,
God.
it was some evil
I'm sure he hasn't ever seen
creature
any
that was
movies.
influencing them. And
But
so
he's-
wait for it,
there's
the
one-
old ways went away by pretty much one person says, all right, we need this to go away, but not everyone can do it. So what we're going to do is we're all going to fight. Whoever's the last one standing continues the school. So that's what they did. That is Master Jisso. Master Jisso is the one who survived when all the old masters killed each other, and he restarted the school. Now, recently, there's been a little subset that is trying to start the old ways again by going back to that allegiance to what they believed was God. And they're trying to overthrow the Caesar, the Tsar of the dynasty of the desert. But to do that, they need to get, wait for it, control of the whole monastery and everything like that. We're joining the revolution or rebellion that is attempting to prevent that.
Say you want a revolution.
So, in this, Master Suit, we know that they're building something underneath the monastery that is a way to empower or contact whatever the old evil entity was, right? To do that, they need one final piece that's the ship that we know is coming from
Zach's
the
lunch is
Council of
actually just
Sahara.
like a fridge right in a restaurant.
Make sense? That's where we're at.
Is this whose ham is this?
Explain
Is this
all that
Zach's
to
ham?
me in character so we don't get a case.
All right.
Well, it's Zach's ham.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys. I have some Christmas presents for y'all.
Oh!
So I didn't know if you wanted to open them during the break or if you wanted to open them tonight when we're doing the.
We should try.
Let's probably do it tonight. Because that way we don't. That way we get it. And you'll be back, so. Should get free cookie with any purchase.
You might could get free cookies.
Okay, if I have when there was the second revolution,
Dude, how'd you know?
that master
No, really,
who was like the last one standing when it happened the first time was still alive.
So he's still alive, and he's pretty much kicked everyone
So he
out,
kicked everyone out.
and said, if anyone tries to come in here, I will kill them.
And that's not the guy you just fought.
No, the guy I fought in, okay, there's a little bit of metagaming because this has been explained before, and I find it actually better when everyone knows the information and you like play it out as you learn it in game.
Yeah.
He was my old master. So everyone had teachers. I grew up in the monastery, I got kicked out. I was in the quote-unquote special needs class because I went blind. So he was my teacher.
You gave up.
Okay. I gave up
And
on the fridge.
he's pretty much Benji's father.
Because the fridge gave up on me.
Yes.
Yeah, he was fine.
He is not my father. He's my father figure.
Oh.
So that is why
Benji is an orphan.
that is why you saw Benji get all kind of like whoa around.
He's gonna eat fish. Can't wait to eat fish.
Would you leave the lumberjack out still?
Gonna eat fish.
Oh, here. Put back in the cheese drawer.
Did you not hear my prophecy come true? You're gonna already meet fish. I can't mess with your desk. It's great. That's what you
Which fish do you want to meet? Which one of the Leviathans?
Sex?
All of them.
Sex or power pain?
The same thing.
Listen, Zach, Mandir's greatest wish is to see all
like
three
there's the-
Leviathans.
Brandon, it's like the video game mash
That's what I'm
button.
gonna figure
Right
out.
comes up and you get power over face like
They're okay.
tap next to not plus.
They need to be little.
Fail.
Yeah, they needed to be. They got the flavor. They just needed to be more stiff.
Yeah.
So, but it's first time doing it on my house.
Where is it?
Where is it? What are you trying to find, Blaze?
Your mom. That's right here.
Oh. Lol. I'm just trying to find something that's already been found.
Guys, be real. Yo, so not that here.
What's up?
No, he doesn't. Don't let him trick you. Oh, Zach,
That was
one.
one.
That's on his face.
No. That's your price.
Oh my.
Can we play some really, really fun music when we start to like pirate and whatnot? Like I've missed some pirate music. Like I know this arc has been fun.
Some fun music.
But I really want some variety.
Oh no, don't you worry. Don't you
Oh,
worry.
the like
Don't
the
you bother
Muslim like monastery music we've been
Look at it
listening
just
to.
staring at you, Matthew. Putting away.
Like
Punches first.
Oh, thank God.
Anytime you want. Call me any day. 1 a.m.
Are you making me a
I'm
fucking
gonna send you special videos.
Man, it's so common. Of course I am. What else am I
It's
supposed
just
to
pictures of Zach. Listen.
Brandon, do you want any food? Like
No, I'm good.
chicken
You
chicken
sure remember
nuggets?
how to
I have
cook?
tons of frozen chicken nuggets.
The thing was
We're about to find out. I
the
can't.
thing
I
was
already told you. I
every
can't remember when I
opportunity
can't
to cook
cook
an
it.
egg. That's what I'm
Also,
can just
you
go
wanna
Me and Brent.
I'll be going to McDonald's.
then
Also,
McDonald's.
Aren't you trying to be healthy, Brandon?
If you go quickly.
I don't think we were gonna go right.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
Go.
Yes, great.
Well,
Yeah,
that,
no, please.
after that, it'll be 5:30.
ahead.
We're gonna take out by the way because some
What?
people didn't want
Trying to
to.
make it real fancy.
Nowhere on the counter.
Knowing we're doing that,
Yeah,
anyway,
I think
we're
we're
pretty
pretty meeting together, right?
Yeah, but that's at like 5:30.
Only there was
so
a giant space of a
that's why I'm not
for
getting food.
you,
I don't,
but
I don't need
it's
that.
okay. I'll move.
All right.
Hey.
So you better run.
That's right.
Twist that.
I'm not gonna get.
Of course I'll twist it. Why, you think I'm gonna shake this? I would never shake it. That's weird. What? I'm sorry, there. No, you won't. You're talking to me, and I'll tell you what you said.
Okay.
Strong man, listen.
We're not gonna support him on that.
Big Macs aren't bad though. No, they're not bad. Yes.
They're very cost efficient.
I should go into McDonald's.
Worst choice. Imagine not getting ramen every.
Dude, if only I could get ramen every day.
Isn't the worst choice when Burger King exists?
Yeah, Burger King sucks.
That's true. I haven't had
Because
Burger King
McDonald's-
in so long I can't even compare
McDonald's
myself to
sucks, but McDonald's financially
McDonald's
is
not
great.
Suck.
it. McDonald's does have actually good breakfast. I'll give them that.
I don't know.
Well, for fast food, it's good
I
breakfast.
like
It doesn't like me.
me and Blaine will fuck up some McDonald's.
I think McDonald's is very, very location specific. Like you get a Hook McDonald's and it's garbage. But you can get a McDonald's that cooks everything like pretty fast.
Bro,
Zachary!
What?
he's gonna borrow your ham, man.
Oh, it's in the fridge.
Yeah, that's not the ham, that's potatoes.
He's hammed you up.
What?
Good style right there.
Zach, can I have a yogurt and call it the... This is all I want for lunch. No, this is fine for lunch. I don't want to eat too much or else I'll...
Oh no, Rita, no. By the way,
it, Zach. I just don't want
bigger size Chick-fil-A sauce.
You guys are living in opulence.
I don't want to defrost my turkey.
You're fine.
Although if you're moving back here, you should defrost it.
Yeah.
You're not moving back, or you're not defrosting it. Are you coming back and staying, or are you going back home?
I'm going back home for another day or two for like New Year's.
Although that makes sense.
My dad wanted me to stay
Oh yeah, it's New Year's.
with me.
You
So
monster.
this is the thing.
I mean, you get to see everyone.
I don't like to talk about this because I feel like this makes me sound like an asshole. But every time I go home, my family's like, "No, we miss you. Don't go anywhere. Whatever."
Yeah.
And so they're like, "It's New Year's Eve. We're gonna play board games. It'll be fun. Don't go hang out with your stupid friends."
How does that make you sound like a jerk?
Like that my family loves me and wants me to.
Makes us hate your family, but that's different.
Your family sucks ass. No, it'll be fine. Nathaniel, just like fake an ER visit. Spend another day with us. We'll be chill.
I was about to say, it sounds better than Nathaniel's family out.
You know, yesterday we were supposed to go visit places and have an exciting day. It certainly was exciting, not the kind of day we were expecting that.
Not for the reason you thought it would. Oh, I still got white wine in here. Less than half of what I thought.
Oh, did you guys read over the crew?
Which part of the group?
No, the crew.
Oh, we were ready to start the game.
Oh, the crew.
Okay. Yeah.
I did all of my homework before the game. I don't have to do any in-game homework.
Oh, you know what? Read over your mom.
Who's got it in there?
Me and Pierce.
I'm gonna read this out loud.
Who's got it?
Go on the very, very back.
This is Blaine's.
No. In the black container.
Yeah. All right.
Oh gosh.
So this is built so they'll never outclass you. The other one's comparable to you is Odin, because Odin, and you picked him up when you really should. Like when I didn't anticipate you guys pick him up.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't think we were gonna pick him up?
You told me that like 5 times.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No. The funny thing about Odin is that there's a lot of story there, and you guys are like, fuck the story. Bring him with us. We don't need to know his context if he never leaves. And like, so that kind of was like what happened.
That's the
So
best
to
way to
this
do
day,
it.
you have no idea what Odin's deal is.
Yes,
All
I
you
do.
know,
He served Zahn,
He's the last of his species.
last of his species.
Yeah,
Everything
wasn't
else-
he kind of like maybe evil? We weren't sure.
I mean,
all right.
really bad if he's
You
traveling
got
with
two pieces. You got two pieces.
He's a good person if he's traveling with pirates.
He was the servant of
He
Zahn.
committed genocide.
And he's the last of his
Yeah.
kind.
We weren't sure if he committed genocide.
It is still a
That was
servant
it.
of Zahn. Is still a current
Okay,
servant of
okay. He is the current servant of Zahn.
Zahn.
Well, who's
Okay.
on?
Beast god.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
A niche
Okay,
god.
so he's
God man and
he's a current servant of Zahn.
Zahn is
He's
the
the
god
last of
who-
his kind.
whose magic is our curse. That's why he seemed evil.
What else?
The Sahugan people were the ones keeping him trapped there.
The Sahagan people were the ones keeping him trapped. Okay, you got three things. Okay.
He's connected to the primordial beings and the Leviathans because he speaks it and he recognizes Nathaniel.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
recognize?
named 4 things already. You expected 0?
No, it's just funny because there's like hooks, and then there's when you go deeper into the hooks, that explains why. And that's where like useful knowledge comes from.
Odin is a plot hook.
Yes, actually. What's ironic is, okay, that's what you remember about Odin. Odin knew Cedric's scent or something alongside of it when you first met him.
Yeah.
He did recognize Vindir, not by person but by what he was. He's somehow connected to your curse. He is familiar with the curse.
No, maybe really needs to talk to Odin about that. Honestly,
He
this
does.
guy forgot.
He
got drunk.
did in fact attempt to warn you about the curse
Oh no.
before it went into place. And then he just said it's too late and did the equivalent bucket and then just like went along with it.
Hold on. I'm not gonna take flack for him saying he tried to.
Oh, I'm not flacking you.
He
I'm
not-
like,
he
I should
tried-
be pointing in all the directions.
He-
Vindir, I can't because...
No, you can't flack us. You can't flack us for that.
Oh.
You can't say, he tried to warn us about the curse. He said, you should find out what it does by finding a cleric. We found the first cleric we met. The first one we met. It just so happens that you're like, oh, it's happening 4 hours later. Sweet! Like, I mean... Am I wrong?
Yeah.
There was no prep time. We couldn't have done anything.
No. Do you want to know the first time it was brought up on like session 3? And then it was brought up again.
We weren't
on
hurt.
whatever session was like, hey, you know what a great idea is? Let's turn ourselves into the bounty.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2 days ahead of time.
Honestly,
That was a great idea.
I haven't really had the downtime to talk to them.
Yeah.
Every single time we have downtime, we're not on the ship. Except for the last time when we ended the session.
No! What are we about to do?
We'll fight the person that been there honestly doesn't know.
All we know is that the ship.
I'm not offended. I think it's great. It's hilarious.
I'm not worried about you being offended.
I'm offended. Okay, cool. I was about to be like, dude.
I'm offended because I don't want you being like,
Y'all go to prep. These are the actions of your consequences. I'm just the ramifications.
what do we prep? I'm very happy with how things came out. Don't give us flack for being like, ugh, walking
I'm not
around
giving you
out,
flack.
waiting for it to get cut out. No.
I'm not giving you flack.
Yes, you are. You've got that Matthew. I'm giving you flack for it.
No,
You said I'm pointing it in all directions. No, I'm not. I'm not flacking you. I'm all of you.
At the Matthew, I'm giving you.
Look at him. He's like,
This is
His
a
little flat grin.
No, this is not the flack. This is the shit-eating grin. This is the one that's happy with. how
Matthew's
things
going
are.
goblin mode.
Yeah.
Did
Anyway.
Brandon leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing McDonald's. Remember when we ragged on McDonald's and then talked about Burger King for a split second?
Okay. So on the crew breakdown,
Thank you, Netflix recap.
there's a brief description
Dude,
of what you know about them.
You're welcome. That's the only thing I remember.
There's ACHP, those are hard-coded numbers. The high and low stats they sport.
Oh,
That
well,
bold,
actually,
like, what?
Sorry, I was wondering why you were talking about AC all of a sudden as if we didn't know what it was. But now you're talking about the crew. Carry on.
There's what they are or what levels they have. If it says stat block, it's a stat block. Their race and the skills they have proficiency in. You don't have to remember exactly what you would add to those checks. I can keep track of that, but if you're looking like, hey, they're useful, then that might be helpful.
We're not allowed to roleplay them, are we?
What?
It'd be fun if we just. I would like John to do an insight.
We could kind of tell him what to do.
Hey, John, incite that person.
Also, if you say, John, we want your help for, like, make sure everything's on point.
Where'd you put the
You have 3 muscle figures.
Where'd you get this?
my dad.
The muscle people are the ones that are good at fighting. You have Odin, John, and Jay. Odin has 157 hit points. He has 17 to 19 AC, depending where he's holding. And he leveled up, so he's got 4 4th level spell slots. And his spells are Cure Wound, Shatter, Bestow Curse, Wind Wall, Call Lightning, Divination, Speak with Dead. Yeah. We've got John. He's got 20 AC and 67 HP. He is a War Cleric. He's got 16 in Strength and Wisdom. He's got Religion.
So Matthew, I'm gonna warn you of something. For proof actions.
Oh, here we go.
Because my mind heard about those spells and I immediately went up into a calculation physics loophole. Wind wall. Is wind strong enough to prevent any ranged attack from going through it, which is an arrow. The amount of wind force it would take for an arrow to be stuck would have to be something above 50 miles an hour. So if you put a wind wall, which is a rectangle, and you inverted it vertically, and you put it behind a sail,
It wouldn't last that long though, because you can't move the wind wall. Can you move the wind wall?
well, you can, if you could center it on an object, center it on a mast.
Oh, you can center it on an object? I thought it was just a point in space.
Yeah, I thought it was Wind.
I've never heard of centering it on an object.
Well, if it's
Unless
not,
it's like the spell light, which is, the cantrip where you place it on the object.
I'm pretty sure it stays in one place.
I would be surprised if they allowed a wind wall to be placed onto an object, because yeah, that would be oof for a lot of reasons. Put it on a chariot.
It's like the captain goes, "What are they doing?" You see the ship? Yeah, also wouldn't make sense because you did, like the object would have to be able to take all of the wind wall. So anyway, Jay's an 8th level ranger.
I have to pee.
He's got 84 HP.
Game was not for the bargain, Zach.
Alicia now has a cook ability because she leveled up.
Wow. Dude, you must be into her now, Pierce, huh? Sorry, I said it.
Yeah.
Definitely not Pierce as a person.
I'm so done with this man.
That thick dwarven beard can wrap around you so many times.
Does she have a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you weren't there last time either, so we talked about the beard then.
Yeah, it's like 3 feet long. But it's like braided all nice. It's like one long string.
Unless you're just small.
She goes.
Yeah. The beard almost touches the ground. It's okay.
It's got like jewelry on it.
Why are you enticing? It's a lovely beard.
It is.
It is. So she's very proud of it. Should have heard it last session.
All that. Just there, man. Whatever you want it.
So
Are you covering your hand and slapping your mom?
How spicy? Slap your mom and goes on it.
Oh shit, I forgot to pause the recording.
Dude, you need to hear this entire conversation again.
What? It's insane. You never heard about what Matthew's been doing, have you?
I've never run anything. I think I've run 2 miles.
You remember that time you caught me running? Like when I was like running and you were going to Zach's house?
Yes.
You don't know.
I ran for 2 hours after that.
He ran for 15 miles.
Why?
And get this, at under 10 minutes per mile average.
That's wicked as hell.
What?
So this thing,
Yeah, God needs to
after you were halfway digesting the meal you had ordered when I stopped. And that was because it burned 1,800 calories.
You know, as I said, God needs to nerf that character.
Don't worry, he did.
Dear God.
It's just
There is but one thing that is holding him back from taking the whole world. What is it?
okay.
Wool.
So the evening falls. All of you on board the ship as the crate is cranked through the winching mechanism up on board the ship and popped open with a crowbar as Memphis goes and starts packing up all the various supplies you got from your crate. You now have cannon fusing and all the aforementioned stuff. Zufar now with you on the ship as well. Hephidolis, you step onto the bow of this very pretty Haman ship. Old, if preserved rather well. The dark wood and bright red sails.
Mr. Hephidolis,
Yes.
come with me.
All right.
I will take him down to the armory.
Oh,
and I'll
shit.
look him
The
behind.
stack of weapons in the corner.
All right. We need to do something about this.
Okay.
What are you wearing again?
My dandy clothes. My dandy.
Yes.
Describe your dandy
What
clothes.
are your dandy You can't just say dandy, expect me to know what the hell that means.
Recording. It's recording.
Oh, recording.
American Eagle. You can't just say that. All right.
Okay, no. Okay, so I'm wearing. Let me pull up a picture.
Oh, yes,
Medieval
perfect.
pelican.
Perfect.
Medieval pelican. As you lead him down to the armory, you see
Wearing a fine Odin
Jay,
skin
who is
jacket.
currently sleeping on a bunk bed. And by the way, the armory is really just a stack of all the crates with weapons in the corner anyway. And so upon you walking down and leading this new person, you see Jay, the dwarf, roll his head over and is now leans over the end of the hanging hammocks and is just watching this entire thing go down.
Sorry to wake you
You all
up.
see Jairus kind of like fiddling with something in the corner that he's currently messing with.
Fiddling with it.
Yep.
Look, kind of like this. Like.
Okay.
This.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Look
Yeah.
at- Let me see. Let me see.
Oh God.
Ah,
So much worse than we ever thought.
Okay. Sorry.
You
All right.
have the drip, man.
Can you lift your
Sure.
elbows
If it
above
dripped from hell.
your arms without?
Because it looks. Dripping means it fell.
No. Can you?
Yes.
I'm saying, can your clothes? Does your clothes
Pull it
hinder your
out.
movement?
No.
You can't.
I don't think so. Do you want me to do like a little running?
Put your elbows above your nipples. Can you do it? Does it pull on your
I
clothes?
can. Yeah. No. It feels great.
All right. Very
I
good.
love it.
Elvish clothes are weird. All right. You're now part of the crew. You get what every crew member gets, and I'll hand him a belt. You get a cutlass.
Okay.
I didn't get a cutlass. I didn't get
All
a
right.
pistol.
You have access to them. Benji doesn't care for me for crap. I swear.
You weren't on the ship. When
We didn't give in dear Jack's shit.
Racism at its finest.
I was on the crew for a while. Never
Yeah.
got a curse. You guys didn't give me a cut.
We gave you money,
Indeed.
and we got you to sail behind our ship on a raft. You got to
Oh, I get
skate.
paid in experiences. I see how it is. I'm happy
You
that
see
way. but
Jairus
still.
kind of looks up. Hey, do I get one of those?
Jairus?
Yes, this is
I
Jairus.
gave you one in the
Who are you?
I gave you one in the armory. Did you use the one I gave you?
You didn't like give me.
I specifically gave him a cutlass and a gun in the armory.
You did.
I
He actually
I
did.
specifically because that is the code when you accept a new member onto the crew.
Oh,
Cats
so
excluding.
even Jairus got one.
Cats excluding. You hand them a cutlass and a gun because that's what.
Just
Jairus did.
excluding my brand. Fuck
I mean, like I have one, but can I have a second one?
Can it be canon that
Because I
Benji
have two hands. I can fire
It's like,
I will look
He's
at
lucky
him.
I'm on top of the ship.
I will
right now.
look at
down
him,
there,
and I will go.
dead.
And I will look at the rows of flintlocks we have.
Oh, I just take one.
He's just
Yes!
so that's very not allowed.
he's you
Thank
from
you.
another timeline.
Take one and go. God.
Well, he technically.
this? I hate
Technically,
Yeah, like,
he
walks
outranks you.
over.
Hold on.
Guy like walks over and grabs it.
Dude, Jairus outranks this man out of the back. I like used to take one and you like point and put it down.
See, I know how to use one of these.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I've been with us for a while.
Good for you.
Exactly.
This is such a weird encounter.
Right?
Okay. Where is he from anyway?
Why
don't we even-
keep your voice down? We're still trying to figure out what his range
Do you
is.
not
We
have
know
any
it's
weapons?
somewhere on the lines of wears dress boots to summoning the wrath
have
of
what I
God. We haven't
showed
figured
up
out
on.
where it is because he's done it.
Do you want weapons?
Nothing extra. I'm not done.
All
I don't know
right.
this is
First
done.
off, we need
Jared
to get.
holding like both guns.
We need to put those down. We need to give you new shoes. You're not gonna do. I mean, what's wrong with them? Your heel will break. You are mad.
Work something out.
Take these boots. They look about your size.
Yeah.
They're women's
grimy.
Don't worry about the.
You're like every Midwestern dad at Harry Styles. You're a man.
All right. Put
Take
your
that shit off.
Put your belt around it. Sword goes in here. Even if you don't if you don't want to attack with it, you use it to defend yourself.
What if you were just wearing a dress?
Benji, roll a perception check real quick.
Is it based on
Fiddler's
sound?
He's wearing just like a banging dress.
That's pretty good.
He has the feet where you can see anything on the boat.
I have blindside out. Well, I have blindside out to 10 feet.
That's different. That's like a hiding creature. This is just like sleight of hand.
That's what I'm saying. It
Perception.
was like a hiding creature.
Yeah.
6, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You notice as you've been kind of explaining this, Jairus has put 3 pistols down his trousers. As opposed to just the original 2.
I will look at him.
You can't look at him.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I will turn my head towards him.
Jairus, real men don't need to add guns to their trousers.
Real men.
They already have them there.
You look around, Benji.
It's like
the
JoJo like. Benji had all those toxic masculinity. Real men
Yeah,
don't
like,
take
kinda
three
like
guns.
straightens up
Real
and,
men
like,
don't wear shoes with heels.
Pulls puts it in the belt instead.
Good. That way there's no smell for someone who would use it. Now,
Someone.
Oh my god.
I literally can only hear things.
Where's this pistol smell
Why
like
would you
Jairus'
whisper?
crotch?
But alright. You use this to
Later
defend
on in
yourself.
battle, use-
Alright? Now take these gloves because your hands are not used to ropes. So there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but we'll get you some meaty hands.
Stop smacking my hands.
You're gonna have a lot worse happen to your hands.
I have a pistol and a cutlass. And the wrath of God.
Fiddleless, you hear a loud onto the top of the ship, and followed by above you on the floor above, you see this large snake-like shadow that like pushes its way past the various. You can see kind of the outline of the moonlight coming through this long and strange serpentine ford with these.
What's wrong? Did you notice something? Did
You
something
hear this like wood creaking
catch you off guard?
as it like slowly makes its way into the downward facing hatch.
Maybe we should give Fiddleless a less like menial job on the show.
You watch as this long crocodile-like head snakes down into the second floor of the ship, followed by these large reptilian arms as this creature climbs down the ladder head first rather than feet first.
This is Odin.
Walks past this long crocodilian semi-humanoid form
Grabs a
to
pistol.
go grab something out of storage.
Just eats a pistol.
There's like this, walks over to a metal pile of strange things. There's a sound of rustling. Pulls out this long meat hook where this long reptilian eye kind of blinks as it examines this 3-foot-long spined hook. Climbs back up.
Let me know if you catch anything.
He's actually very friendly.
Is he?
We're gonna introduce you to the whole crew. That's Odin. That's Jay. This is Jairus. Hello, Jairus. No, that's Jay. Jay
Did I
was
do
the
it
one-
again?
He's over in the hammock, and then Jairus is the one who has pistols down his trousers. Not anymore.
Not anymore. I moved them. No, I'm gonna go onto the bow of the ship. I'm sure someone.
You do
Matthew's wet dream, right?
Yeah, I know. I can't stop laughing because I see Brendan in the corner of my eye. It's so much easier when he's not here.
Charming. Isn't he, Joe? Alright.
Fiddles now has a pistol in his trousers.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you sorted here. Everyone
What's the name of that
everyone
section?
works on the
Pistol.
ship. Everyone works on the ship, so you'll learn to work. But do actually feel free to ask questions.
Oh, I will have quite a few.
You will not be berated for asking questions ever. That's good to know.
That's not true. Have you ever met Memphis?
Vindir,
I'm not that guy.
where are you on the ship right now?
I am hanging out on just general on top.
General
Just
on
hanging out
top?
with the crew.
General on
That's what
top.
Vindir
Hanging out with
is.
people.
Where are you, Cedric?
I figure I was up on deck with them opening the crate.
Yeah. So as you're opening the crate, you get all of the various citrus. You have 50 oranges if you would like to inventory them, or 5 days worth.
10 oranges a day make the doctor stay.
Vindir, as you're milling about above the top of the ship, you see Zufar approach you.
You have a compass.
Yes, I do.
Excellent.
Kind of holds his hand out.
I'll need this one back. There you go.
And holds open this strange. As you can see it closely, it's a round, dial-like creation. Although you can see there's a singular translucent plate above the top of it, and you can just see this strangely engraved, what looks like ball bearing almost. It's rolling around inside of it, and it's just sticking and rolling between the northwestern corner.
Are you the navigator?
Technically, Benji's the navigator, but I do pretty well myself.
So you're the navigator.
Sure.
This leads to what we're looking for.
All right.
I want it back.
Yes, you'll get this one back.
Very well. When do we depart?
Well, Captain,
Yes.
think we'll depart soon?
Oh, yes, I'd imagine.
Nathaniel. Flames are
Yeah.
gonna.
We'll finish taking inventory and then we'll depart.
Yes.
Okay, so what am I?
Do we have our heading?
You're with us.
Now we
What
know
do I do?
whichever direction it was pointing is what Vendir tells you. Well, I already forgot.
Yes, you follow the first officer, you follow the captain.
Sorry.
Alright.
There you go. Captain, I see you're adjusting beautifully, by the way.
Alright. You look like I
So I
remember
don't give you
Captain
one of
Pirate. Get up on deck.
Okay.
You know, I never know if he's just talking to me or flipping me off. It's hard to tell now.
I go up above deck and I'm just kind of like,
Everyone is like,
hello, everyone. I just want to say how happy I am to be here amongst you, sailing the sea,
All right, that's enough.
fighting and stealing. And
It's all good. It's all right.
okay, all right.
You
who is
did-
he again?
Appreciate the
This is a
enthusiasm.
man we had to pick up to get the supplies.
Had to.
What?
He can cast really. He'll be useful. Probably.
You see the stub of Andre kind of point. Very like screening process we're following here.
Honestly, if you want to blame anyone, you have to blame Benji. He
I thought we blame everything on Minji.
You know what? This is why you're part of the crew.
Ah,
Ah, yes. Legend of the Dune Knife. Blame the cripples.
Thought you weren't crippled.
I'm not crippled!
Joke's on you, I can say that now. As he points his thumb forward.
Is he?
Oh, high five! Oh.
Is he from the south? Joke's on you, I can say that now.
Well,
So what do you want? What do you want me? What do you have me do? Because I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
You're the first mate.
Crap.
Could we?
I'm not.
Make him swap the deck.
That's it. This is why we keep you around. Here you. I got a special task for you. I run downstairs. Bring it back
Do you
up.
run like on all fours, like?
I'm holding something. I can't.
In your mouth? You're holding it.
Yeah.
As you're waiting for him, you hear that up the side of the ship before that long reptilian figure climbs back up aboard, dragging the still half-flopping tuna fish behind it.
You see from bottom. Oh, did you catch something?
Yes.
Yes! What is that?
That's a tuna.
I know that. Who is that? Who caught the tuna?
Come back up. Here you go. Here's a broom
How big is the tuna fish?
and a bucket.
At the bucket. Yes.
You
Oh,
will
okay.
swap the
Yeah.
deck, starting with the tuna.
Small tuna
Well,
fish.
you won't clean the tuna. You'll clean where it's dragging. Clean up the water.
Very nice. It's good. My favorite.
It's the tuna.
You know what? You'll clean the tuna as well.
I don't know how to clean the tuna.
Take the tuna. We'll teach you how to.
Tosses it. Roll a strength check.
You know, maybe we could try to find something that would better suit Bunting's
That's why I gave him the broom.
refined skill set.
Oh, 16.
16. I don't
16.
think he's ever been on a ship
You
before.
catch it. It's easily a 150-pound fish. Or a 110-pound fish.
Big jump between us two.
I'm gonna drag it.
You drag it.
I begin to make it look like I'm doing something. Okay, I'm
Roll a
gonna go.
deception check.
Do it now. I'm gonna do the thing.
Mopping the tuna.
No.
I'm rolling against his deception.
Then Deer's like, the deck smells great. I don't know what kind of
I prefer smell.
Did
Oh, 17.
17? You look like you're doing something. What did you roll?
7.
7.
What were you
Hard
rolling
at
for?
work.
See if he was doing it.
He's faking being useful.
Oh. What are you proficient in?
I'm proficient in Arcana, History, Investigation,
I
Perception.
tend to agree.
You see Memphis walk over to you, Vindir.
I suppose he's useful. We should make use of him.
To be honest, I don't think he's ever worked on a ship before. But if we want to try to have him do something ship-like. Otherwise, from what I understand, he's a used-to-be rich person, so his hands have no
Calluses.
calluses. Thank you. They have no calluses, and you can see what clothes he's currently wearing. So
Has anyone asked him what he can do?
he's a magic user, so his strength is a little lower.
What kind of magic does he use?
Honestly, the only one I've seen is he called down the sun, and it gave us sunburns that hurt quite a lot.
See, there's only one way to deal with this.
Yep.
Walks up. Comes up to you as you're busy away.
You, boy.
You look up to see this
Yes?
old, grizzled, like, growing beard of a halfling with, like, this thick, darkened scar. Like up on the face.
What is it you can do?
You can smell just sea salt and
I know things! I know how to do things like, watch this!
Oh no.
hard attack.
I wrote your name in the deck.
Okay. Oh, dancing lights! Ooh, look at that!
So you
So
just
fun!
release dancing lights.
Right. Yeah. That's fun, right? Yeah, fun.
It serves as torches. What else?
Ooh, that little nip on your cloth, the little loose string, mending. Oh, better. You're fine. You're fine. Look at you, man of the town. Looking good. Looking great. Perfect.
I really want him to be our tailor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he needs to be our ship tailor.
So you want Taylor then?
Yes!
Yes.
The voice change.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
First mate,
Yep.
I would like to point out a tailor is no small role in a ship.
That's fair.
You cannot carry more than 2 pairs of clothes. It is important, lest we all be naked by the end. And Misha us away.
What did Lisha say? What was that?
Hey, yeah, what did...
Don't worry, Leisha.
I say we give him all of our clothes that we're not wearing, and he can fix all of them.
What about the clothes we're wearing?
Give him those two.
Okay, if you want to do that, you can do that on your own time, Benji. Just not on top of the deck.
Gone for a nude swim in the sea in a little bit.
Benji, do not ruin my sea.
It's been ruined.
Oh my god.
There are worse things in the sea. There are worse things in the sea. Worse things in the sea.
So much shit.
Yeah, you know, you'll be Taylor and you're just gonna still swap the deck, because honestly.
Actually, if you can do that bending thing, can that work on a ship's hull?
I think so. I believe so. Let's try it.
You're right. I'll put like a little crack, one of the little floorboards to the side. Fix it, if you would.
Mending.
Is it-
The cast mending.
Dude, read me mending real quick.
I didn't punch it to break it a lot, just a little.
Casting 1 minute, range, touch, components, VSM, duration instantaneous. Material 2 lodestones. This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object.
Yeah. I guess so.
I don't know that. That's very useful.
Pretty cool, huh, skeleton guy? I'm looking at you. Never mind, not looking at you.
Okay, anyway, give me the fish. I was joking about the fish. I'll take care of the fish.
Okay, yeah, totally.
Yeah, never mop a fish again. That's just weird.
We'll do.
I've never seen someone assert themselves so well into the power dynamic by fully embracing a different mentality than everyone else has in the ship, and it worked.
See Memphis.
What exactly is playing?
Well, it's settled then.
Everyone, spare clothes to the new one. He'll fix all of them.
Yes!
Dirty and clean.
Yes! Yo, yeah! Extra smelly, bring it on!
And technically, your other cantrip, prestidigitation, cleans clothes.
Oh! I'll clean them as well! Laundry boy!
The laundry boy.
I could write down your role as Taylor and Laundry Boy. Anyway,
It'll be like Charlie Bucket's mom.
So is that person? You were brought what is probably close to 70 pounds of clothing. All of it has been weared like 6 times since it was last washed.
Candidly, I'm 100% okay if you're the wizard and also the drip master of the ship. Like, you control the drip. You'd be like, no, your outfit needs.
I like that actually.
What are you all doing as the Fiddleless begins tirelessly working away at arcanely cleaning the laundry?
Oh yeah, Benji, I know you're the navigator. So I have 2 compasses. I know you can't read them, but they're gonna tell us where to go.
I actually take those. I have an idea. Meet me in the map room. Alright, so now that we're here.
Wait. Is this the
This is
the captain's quarters? What is this?
I'm just going to where we have our map. Wherever we have our
Yeah,
map. I
that's
want
the
this is important.
Cedric, they're going into your captain's
This
quarters.
is important to the story. So
We don't have a map
Is this the one Master Sufan says points to?
Yes.
Kind of full.
So,
And my
Matthew,
personal.
I want to big brain this. I have in front of me a map. And the map says where the hollow is and where we are.
Yep.
I want to take the first compass, your compass, having it as a north-south.
Okay.
And I want to take the one that's pointing directly to the object.
Okay.
And I want to chart where the ship is.
Okay.
I have 2 reference points, and I know the area they are.
Okay.
So, technically, it's like an XY. I would
Yeah.
find the north and then use it to pinpoint where they are. Can I do that?
No.
Yeah, that would work by all proportions, yes.
Where's the ship?
Do you have proficiency with navigator's tools?
I do.
It's our navigator.
You do.
I do.
You do not need to check for it then. Okay, well, you don't need to check for it. I'll make you check for the accuracy,
Okay.
but you're already getting it within a click, basically.
What is? It's just so my intelligence plus.
Intelligence proficiency.
So it's plus 5.
Proficiency.
Bad roll. 11.
11? That's not bad. You already had it. It's just how narrow can you get the focus. The ship at this point would be just now leaving
Okay.
the coast of Zahallo. Roughly somewhere between 30 and 100 miles offshore already.
Okay. Well
In
then.
I think it's 300.
So how many?
mile voyage?
If they were heading to us and we were coming this way, about how long of a journey would it be to get to them?
For interception?
Assuming perfect accuracy.
Assuming perfect
Assuming.
accuracy?
Assuming
In
it's
that
perfect.
case, because it's a 3-day journey, roughly 3 to 4 depending on the winds, but because you're both going towards each other and one's already left, you're looking at between 1 and 2 days.
Okay.
2 days max.
I will call the captain. Captain,
Yes?
I've got good news, and I will give him that whole spiel. We know where the ship is.
Great.
Shall we set sail?
Post haste.
Let's do it.
All right. One more thing.
Alright.
Just one last little bit. Since this is going to be possibly your first ever full-on pirate raid, intercept, everything like that,
Yes.
you need to make an important decision. 2 questions. 1, who do you kill, or who do you not kill? And 2, do you take prisoners? Because it's either going to be, judging by how this will probably go, you can attempt to raid a ship, loot it, and send them on their way. Raid a ship, sink it, take the prisoners. Or raid a ship, sink it, kill everybody aboard, take everything, leave no witnesses. Those are the 3 pretty much ways you can do piracy on ship to ship. So you should probably make that decision and inform the crew. Also, don't mean to influence your decision at all, but a very, very standard way of adding to a pirate's crew is to raid a ship and then take the people who are willing to join. Although, with the curse, that might be kind of really immoral at this point. I kind of forgot about that. kind of forgot about
We have a
know.
terrible job in PR.
Well,
HR is a little bit sketchy.
at this point, we believe the artifact is coming through a courier ship, right?
Which means it's gone loot.
Well, but we also don't know if the people aboard are aware of what they're carrying.
Oh, they won't be.
So, I would say ideally we could board the ship, loot it, and let them on their way.
So you're going to want to give that briefing to the crew and to let them know that unless it becomes necessary, don't kill. Because that will drastically change how you approach it.
Yes.
That's all.
Unless you guys want to just like shoot up everybody.
That is a pirate's question.
Yes.
And when you become more and more experienced pirate, you will know that sometimes it calls for both to make your name. Like your father many times killed everybody aboard their ships. But your father also many, many times actually spared it. That was how I got on board your father's ship.
Really?
Oh yes. I thought I already told you the story. No, that's how I joined. I was on a merchant ship. Your father pretty much the Iron Maiden intercepted us. They captured our ship and they told us one by one, me boys, you can die or join our crew.
And he was, you see.
Well, I was actually about to die when he actually stopped his crew and they sped me and took me on.
Oh, so you're just keep pointing at me brother's order.
So-
That's why I was so confused.
Communicate to the crew and approach it as such, and you're already on your way to be a great captain.
Thank you, Benji.
I'll head up to deck.
Do so.
I'm gonna take a long rest.
Alright.
Or I'm assuming we've begun sailing.
Well, if you have to take you cannot, the rest of the crew can sail.
Yes.
So yeah, that should be fine.
I can only. All I have to do is meditate for like 4 hours.
Yes, you're fine.
We're gonna be
Take a 4-hour nap for laundry.
I'm a real elf.
we're gonna be sailing for a minute. So if I
That's
tried
some
to
mud
turn
blood.
Rune into I could-
Yes, we do have downtime,
Okay, could
assuming that starts.
that's a weapon, right?
What's a weapon?
No
The thing in
blame.
front.
That is
Dragon's
not a kind of weapon that Ruin can turn into.
Okay. Is a cannon the type of weapon that Rune can turn into?
Choose your words.
Wisely.
Define cannon.
Well, the two smaller cannons we have on the front seem manageably as cannons.
No. Those are too large.
Okay.
There, for future reference, if you ever meet a handheld weapon that someone can use, Ruin can become that.
It has to be handheld.
Yes.
So like a bazooka would be viable, but I don't know what that is.
Yes.
Got it.
There's foreseeably probably a maximum level of gun that would entail a cannon that can theoretically still be handheld that Ruin could possibly turn into. There's just not one on the ship, and you
Just out of pure technicality, let's say Odin
Okay.
had Rune. Could he have a cannon? Like that's a handheld.
For Odin.
Not too fair.
Ruin's
Ocean
ability
is struggling with that cannon.
Ruin's ability to change into something does not depend on the size of the user,
Okay.
but rather the familiarity of the user with other weapons.
Oh.
Cool.
I thought it was like the size of the figure. Like there's only so much material.
That's doesn't seem to be a problem.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
I have nothing really to do over downtime. I'll maybe see if I can train a little bit with Master Zufar and see if he's up for
Train?
I'll just have spar.
Is there anything anyone is wanting to do?
Is there any way I can try and like contact my family?
Oh,
any
Like
spells
see
that
as to
would
why they just ditched me? Like, can I send like a message in a bottle or like
I mean, you can certainly throw a message in the bottle.
we have a cleric aboard!
Wouldn't have you done that?
Let's see his
before now?
spells! Well, yeah, it's worth another try.
don't
Gary.
think he has sending.
You just literally throw a message in a bottle.
Go!
That'd be funny though, yeah.
I would
Makes it activate.
imagine that if you had a spell that could reach them, you would have cast that already.
Yeah.
You
You would hope.
I don't think I
Yeah,
have.
or one would assume. Anyway. Okay then.
Don't have any damage on lighting. Other than that, I was gonna meditate.
Navigator. Whoever's acting as navigator.
Still Zaki Poo.
I need you to roll a navigation check. Actively. Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20 for a total of 25.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo!
Alright then. As evening begins to set.
Did we get a rest in before?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You all of you got, by the way, a full rest.
Nice. I need to.
So, just so everyone's understands, you all are full backup, you have all your spells, all your abilities, everything.
Where's my pencil?
And I believe that means
Can I
that
borrow that one when you're done?
Yeah, you can borrow
that would be the second night, or technically third. So I think everyone is clear of their wounds.
Good
So
to
your
know.
crew is backed up to full with downtime. Okay then.
I'd like my thing to be a crossbow and
Okay.
a normal bow.
Crossbow and a normal bow.
No, he wants it to be this big ass bow that he has holding.
Short bow or long bow? Short bow or long bow? Those are two
Oh,
different bows.
longbow.
It's like a small tree he's just bending.
Alright. Okay then.
And then I'm just standing next to Vindir on the deck, noticing lack of flintlock pistol and/or cutlass around his waist. Vindir,
Yeah?
did we never give you any weapons?
You know, I was wondering about why in the world, like, heifer or whatever is. I'm on heifer. I was wondering why
You know it! We've said it so many times!
Remind me again.
Syphilis. Sure.
Syphilis, got it. I noticed he had a cutlass and a pistol, and I was kind of confused why he did, but no, you never did.
Oh well, I think because of all your magic, we didn't think you would need it. But I think in this battle, it would come in handy.
I will also warn you, I don't know how to use either of those weapons.
I pull out flintlock pistol, hand it to him.
Wow, it's like I'm finally part of the crew because Benji doesn't love me!
I'm counting on it. Just don't shoot me.
Alright, fine.
You hear from up in the height of the crow's nest a voice. I think I see something.
That was Jairus.
What do you think it's like?
Who put Jairus in the crow's nest?
Look, it was my turn. I wanted to do it. It's over there.
Shut up! What did you see?
It's over there. The north.
Where are you pointing?
Oh, hold on. 3 clicks north.
I turned Benji to whatever direction he's pointing in.
You see nothing. Your vision is
I see it.
Benji,
You
I
all
don't
can
think
see
you
this
actually see it.
speck on the horizon. These long, what appear to be bright white sails. What looks like 2 of them sailing on the horizon towards you.
Just to come. I check.
Probably about 2 miles out.
We check the special compass.
How about I keep the special compass, you keep your compass?
Yeah.
Okay.
The direction would appear to line up.
Well, it's probably that one.
Get in how you scallywags!
And you watch as everyone begins rushing into their posts and doing everything. Where are we going? Where do you want us?
I climb aboard the bow of the ship
You do so?
to address the crew.
You do so.
All right, men. For all we know, this could be a simple courier vessel.
God.
In that case, we attempt to raid the ship, find the loot, find the weapon of mass destruction thing, and leave no one harmed, if possible. But
Don't kill! If you can.
Do cannons count?
Cannons never count, right, Captain?
Don't. It's kind of hard.
I figured we wouldn't fire unless fired upon.
They will fire upon us. Unless we... No. Finish your speech and then I'll speak to that. There's an idea I have. Go ahead.
That's all.
Here, tell people where you want them. Tell people where you want them.
Where I want it.
We all tell. They have skills. They have skills. This is what a captain do.
This is what
You
a
want to
captain
string
do.
people more towards the sails. And like,
Why
ours
the-
would be
okay,
strength.
okay.
You know, that kind of stuff.
I say, how about put me and Jay on finding the weapon? Because Jay has locate object.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I figure we should form like a raiding party and a
Yes.
stay on the ship
See
party.
Memphis walks up to you.
We're not going to kill people.
If you can. It's not.
Man's upset.
It's more of a we're here for the loot. If you need to, yes. The defense.
I need to.
Yes.
So we're just gonna wait until they broadside us and then we're allowed to kill them?
No. Push them into submission.
What?
Push them into submission.
Push them?
Not physically.
I've fucking been in a naval battle. Do you think this is bumper cars?
I was talking from the sense of boarding.
We're going to board them?
Eventually.
Why the fuck do we have all these cannons?
not trying to sink them. We need what's on their ship.
Let you go underwater?
Yeah, I thought we
It's a
were.
fair ass point.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought we were gonna sink him and then go underwater.
I'm fine with that. I'm not the captain. I just was assuming.
Captain, you
What if
could've
it's
just-
water damaged?
I mean, hey.
Water loss. What? I didn't always could breathe underwater. This is new to me.
You guys can breathe underwater?
So we just want to kill everybody on board?
Or you can again bring them aboard.
I mean, we could just like open fire, or we could run up a pirate flag and see what.
Oh, that's a great idea, Jairus. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you
that
shoot them,
was
you
John.
broadside them until you shoot them, you broadside them, and then eventually, if they're outgunned, most ships will actually surrender before sinking because gold is not worth your life. Most ships actually value their lives more than their jobs.
1 mile.
That's how. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is how piracy works, right? If you can't.
Piracy is a very fluid trade.
Yes, but it is. It's not. I'm not stupid, right? This is not Zach being stupid.
No, I'm from Nathaniel's point of view.
All right,
That's
I
how
like that
Assassin's Black Flag works.
All right.
Not like anyone wrote the guide to pirating 101.
We fly the flag and hope to
We also
bend them into submission.
we also shoot them with cannons until they raise their
The whole
we
of
surrender
Yes,
flag.
yes,
right?
yes. Load the cannons.
Guys, we're gonna.
Terrorists, put up the flag. You see, Jared? Okay. It's like dent over.
Okay, do you want to take this ship-to-ship combat? If we're gonna do naval combat, so you're gonna want to because we're gonna assume they have some cannons.
Skull and crossbones.
Let's naval combat until
Yeah.
either we sink them or they surrender.
Yep.
But if they
All right.
surrender, we don't have to kill all of them. That was all I was trying to say. If that makes sense.
See, Zufar is like staring through an eyeglass out of the ship.
How does he look more like a pirate than all of us? Like, I don't.
Well, to be fair, you can't look through an eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you know what he looks like?
They're running out of guns.
How many do they have?
Cannot tell.
You just see a bullet. You see the cannon flying past.
One.
Do they have any guns on the front?
You can see Cedric there about half a mile out at this point.
Do they have any guns on the front?
I do not see any.
We have one on the front,
Hey,
so.
can I fire?
The one on the front.
Half a mile in feet is still 2,000. They're still
I can't
too far.
I can't fire yet.
No, they are way too far out.
Man, I want to fire.
Although if you want to stand on the front of the ship, Frederick, I'm sure you'd give him a good scare.
Listen, the one on the front does not have long enough reach until they're like.
Just give the rest of your clothes.
Just for the record,
The cyclist
let's
would be
not
able to
put the
hit.
man
We're
vulnerable
not
to
outside.
bludgeoning damage in the way of cannon fire.
Oh, that's true.
They're turning to port.
Ah, now they're turning to fire at us.
Great.
Right to starboard! Well, if we're shooting, you go right to starboard. If they're turning port, you want to go across like this.
Yeah.
Captain!
They're firing already?
Everyone roll initiative.
I'm not the captain!
Everyone roll initiative.
Roll initiative, let's
I
go!
thought we were out of range.
Yeah, you were. It's ticking down, and then you got within half a mile.
It goes
and the
faster
range of a
because-
cannon is 2,400 feet.
Okay, gotcha.
With disadvantage at that rate.
Yep, it is disadvantage.
Just making
Nice.
sure I
Are we
wasn't
all
dumb.
rolling advantage?
Natural? Oh, wait, advantage?
Wait, but if
No.
No,
initiative is normal.
Wait,
if it's ship to ship, do we each have initiative?
Yes, because
we go through the player side and then the ship side.
Yes.
I wasn't going to ask how I got advantage, but I was going to be happy. But
No,
I'm happy.
their
But I
ship
don't
had
have-
disadvantage on
I don't have
cannon
it.
shots.
That's cool, man.
Okay.
That's cool. I have a natural one with initiative.
Well, go ahead and add your dexterity to it.
All right, everyone, clear off the map.
Because guess what? Nobody rolled
Okay.
before me. I rolled it too.
Can you
And I have only plus.
can you set those over there, Matthew, on top of the book?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Man,
Stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. Knowing better than
That's what I thought. You see, I'm here to pick you up.
Here, did you move that to the center? All right. These are 50-foot squares. We're gonna put you right there.
Right in the waves.
Alright, let's open Matthew's document.
Yeah.
Alright, again, we're gonna just real quick recap. You can do normal character actions, but since you're gonna be out of range for most of the time, it's very common to do ship actions. You have 4 ship actions you can do.
operate, which is like use a device, fire a cannon, fire the dragon wings. But they look bigger than us.
Dang.
Of
course they are. We're in a small ship.
That's true. We're a fast ship. You can operate.
That's awesome.
You can command, which is trying to organize people and making our ship go up in the initiative.
I'm sorry, repeat what you just said.
Operate. You can use a cannon, use a weapon, use anything. Moses or equipment could technically be operate. You can command, which is try to organize people with a charisma check, and it will bump your ship initiative up. And you can sail, which will help your ship have more movement, which is going to be very important for us because we need to man it to get movement.
For our knowledge, which way is the wind going?
Oh,
Because for the enemy ship, that is important.
for the enemy ship, that is important. The wind at this point of the thing is going east. Wait.
Are you north? Can we just say you're north? Because that's
Yes.
easy.
What if you just point which direction
I'm
the
north.
wind's going?
Okay,
The wind is going east technically.
this way. So the wind is with us.
Yeah, and against them. The wind's always with us.
Perfect.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
And then the fourth final thing you can do for a ship action is helm. Helm is steering the ship. It's not really involving checks unless it's a difficult maneuver, but it's turning the ship.
Yeah, so the
We
person
good?
who helms decides where you guys go.
We good? You
Yep.
can helm, you can operate, you can
Brandon,
command.
First time we've ever used this system. It does not
Yeah.
always this slow. This
Okay.
is just-
No, you're
Brandon's like, come on, you
Also,
guys.
as a bonus notice, the wind is against them, so it's going to be harder for them to run away from us this direction.
Nice.
Unless they purely use oars, but that means they can't fire as many guns. Probably.
all right.
That's
the wind
why
is
I
going
asked
this
wind.
way, right?
This
Yeah,
way,
you said
yes.
that.
Towards Pierce.
Yeah.
Pierce is the wind.
East.
Or if you want to think of it easier, this wind is coming from the sorcerer.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so-
all right. Initiative?
Yep.
I rolled
Yep.
18.
I would slap you, but you might have a concussion.
You want to?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah, sorry. 25 to 30.
Oh,
25 to 30.
Yeah. 25 to 20. There we go.
22.
22.
21.
Okay.
Do you, to talking to Pierce, do you want to drive or?
20 to
Sure.
16.
Okay. That's you.
Oh,
15.
18.
Oh, okay.
Cool, so we can just skip to the end now, because me and Blaine are at the very low end.
Cool. Where are you?
Blaine has 6, I have 4.
Oh.
6, 4. Alright, so we got Frederick.
We don't need to roll initiative for the crew, do we? Or?
No, the crew are just gonna go at the bottom or the top, depending on what it is.
Okay.
Alright. That brings it to the first one. It's Benji. What are you doing?
I will take a crew action to sail.
A crew action to sail. Okay. So what are you shouting the crew to do?
Is it me to do that?
You can. If all of you. That's a good point. All of you can shout what the crew should be doing.
Let's take a look at what we've got. Let's put. Who's got the? Jay should be a gunner, because he is a bowman, and
Yeah.
you should be. How about you two? You two can be gunners, because we
My
got two.
entire position is a gunner.
Okay.
Put J on the crank one because it automatically aims.
Yeah, but Jay can shoot well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can only
you
have one
two.
person per cannon.
So you two. How about we put Memphis, Andres, Jairus, and John. 2 people per cannon to reload y'all, and then Blaine and Jay will fire the cannons. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
We have 4 cannons.
But we're only going to be able to aim 2 of them at them
All right.
because it's 2 on each side. So
They're already preloaded. So.
it'll be the starboard cannons.
Roll 2d6 for me, Nathaniel.
5.
5. Gotcha. So you're in medium wind, so you only get a 20-foot bonus to your speed regardless. So you get
Okay,
1
20 foot, and then we have a total speed of right now 40 because I took the sail action.
Okay, cool.
So we have 40.
You gotta
foot.
roll for that.
What do I need to roll?
You gotta make a DC 10 strength check.
Strength?
Yeah!
Strength.
Shouldn't have picked that one. 1.
Oh.
1.
Non-natural, but 2 minus
go,
1.
So you all roll out the oars since the sails are already in play, and it's. Uh-oh. Your
I
back
should have
just gave out.
Well, I was gonna try and do the. I was gonna try and do the sail,
Oh, okay. So,
but it's still a fail.
So-
it's still a fail.
Even with fail though, he still gets half of the movement speed.
okay.
So 10 more feet, so we're at 30 feet.
yeah.
We're at 30 feet right now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, it sucks. Everything on the ship is strength, and we're all low strength people, so it's gonna be great.
No man, I got -1.
Yeah, exactly.
All
Except
right.
for luckily
That's my turn.
operating, so-
Okay, so Cedric, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and steer the ship to turn us.
All right, you're steering the
What would we
ship.
say, port to port.
Well,
side?
they've turned this way,
Yeah.
so you can turn either way. It just depends on. Technically, actually, if you turn this way, wouldn't you be out of the way of more cannon fire?
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, shouldn't we
Well,
get closer before we
The
go
nice thing about
parallel?
Helm is you don't have to say how you're going to turn it right now. We can wait until we actually
Yeah.
make it to the
Okay,
ship.
so you take the helm.
I'm turning.
He's helming.
Are you gonna put your crew on? Oh wait, no, never mind. Fiddless, what are you doing?
Okay, so it's steer the ship, man the sail.
Someone's
shoot
already
the cannon.
steering. Someone's already steering the ship.
Okay.
So your options are command, which is try to bump your ship up in initiative by ordering people around.
Okay.
Operate. There's the we have what's called the dragon lungs. When they get close, it's like a Molotov cocktail.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to the dragon lodge.
All right, so you
Operate
watch
the
as
dragon
Fiddless climbs into the operating. Never used this before in your life. You're just like you looking like he's the first person to ever
Hey,
operate
we're not
this.
close enough.
Okay,
So
I
you're
know.
looking at all these like levers that are there.
Ready when I'm ready.
That brings it to Frederick. What are you doing?
Making sure both cannons are ready with
You have to
fuses
wait till
in
they
them
get
on
They
both
are
sides.
they are already ready. They've been
200.
prepped.
Well, you can technically
Are
wait till
we-
480.
We haven't
480,
turned
but-
yet in either direction
No,
to
we have not.
shoot. So I'm gonna stand by. I'm gonna. Hey, where are we turning?
Well,
Just gotta know
Clay,
what
you
side
can
I'm in.
just say you're going to operate with
I'm gonna operate one of the cannons.
This is basically just saying what we're going to do
Then
in just
here.
a second.
Yeah.
Vindir.
Bonus action control wind just for whenever we turn, and
Okay.
then we're going to try to do a little sail bonus. So
Okay.
here we go. Cool. So we get another. I failed. So
So we're at 40 feet.
yes.
We're at 40 feet of movement.
Okay, so that ends the turn.
Okay.
Where are the crew going?
Correct me
We
if
have
I'm
8
wrong.
crew members. Memphis counts as 3.
Crew members?
Jeez. Okay. So he counts as 3 crew members.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Okay, so Memphis will
No,
reload.
it's 3.
Rowan.
It's 3 because he's level 3.
Memphis will reload for Blaine. Will help Blaine.
He doesn't. It doesn't need to be reloaded yet.
Yet. Okay.
So just have him row.
So have them all sail then.
All right.
Except we're gonna put Jay on a cannon. Jay's gonna operate.
Okay. So that's 7
Good.
people, right?
Do we want to have Alicia up here? No, she's down below. She doesn't count because
So
she's
6.
6. We have
One
Odin,
group-
John,
one group check.
We
Memphis.
said Misha doesn't
Ashur.
have to fight. This counts.
Yes.
She's preparing our winning meal.
That's a 20 for the crew.
So
on a
do we
group
get
check.
6 more?
So you get 6 full movement blocks.
So 6
that's
times 20 is 120 plus
Plus 40,
40,
so you get-
160 feet.
Awesome. You get 3 full squares of
Get 3
movement.
squares.
And
Gosh.
that brings it to the ship turn, which, real quick resolving, since it took so long for them to get there.
Who goes first?
Hmm?
Who goes first?
Well, first the cannon shot that opened up on
Yes.
you.
Oh.
Disadvantage. Does 12 hit your...
Does not.
Hit your hull. Alright then.
Hull is an
So,
AC of 7.
beside the ship, this large, like, column of water shoots up. And they are going to succeed, which means they get there. Sorry, first time I'm piloting this as well. Awesome. So you guys get 3 squares.
So they go first?
What's your initiative?
6.
6? Oh, it's a tie. Why is this so hard?
Or just
Roll
a
a
smaller
d20.
boat after that.
15.
15? Alright, you guys win, so you guys go first.
Helmsman. You get to steer 3 squares, and you
Well-
can turn on a dime.
Here's the thing, though. Wouldn't it be better to get closer to them before we turn to the side? Because if we turn to the side, I feel like it's going to be harder to move. Right?
Yeah.
We can turn on a dime.
It doesn't really matter. We're one of the few ships that can literally 90-degree turn. Everybody else has to do like a fancy
maneuver,
thing.
we don't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is if what's right now this one port is closing the gap, then would we turn the ship to the side?
He's saying, should we wait till we're not in disadvantage to turn and get a broadside?
Yeah, you can move forward.
Yeah, we can move forward then. Although you may want to like not move like directly into it. We may want to like kite them a little bit
If we go
this way.
it'll be better because they can't turn
Yeah.
fast enough.
So how about like one,
We should have had them turn the other way.
Two.
That way they came into the board instead of away.
Yes.
3.
Sorry.
We're gonna do a weird. We teleport
nice.
to the top.
Yes. All right. And you guys are not firing.
Are you gonna? Can we still? Does turning take a turn?
Oh, we can turn with one movement.
It's
Or
a
whatever.
movement.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Wait, don't we?
Oh,
we can now
God.
use our operated attack.
They're gonna turn that way.
yeah,
No.
we can use our operated if we want to.
Did
right?
we not want to fire? Were we not able to fire?
He didn't
Were
turn
we-
us to fire.
No, if we were gonna fire, he
It's
would.
too late. It's in place. Next turn goes up. Benji, it's your turn.
Okay,
The
so
good news is that you guys are just now sailing at each other, so there's no particularly bad thing that's happened yet. What you doing, Benji?
Square.
same thing.
All right.
Sail.
Sailing roll checks. Cedric,
Operate.
Oh.
are you still?
I'm still
steering?
helming.
Yeah. All right.
It's 15, so I get.
What are you
get
doing?
20.
I don't know why I got. Can I? Will it be my action if I
also
get out of
have
the?
No.
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 You're just kind of sitting there like, I don't know why I jumped
Yeah.
in this thing.
This was intriguing, but I don't really serve any
You
purpose.
step out
here.
of the.
So I'm gonna actually help him steer so we can go fast.
Okay.
Or not steer, but like
Sail.
Yeah,
sail
sail.
so we can go
So you
fast.
go up and attempt to help with the rope. Roll a strength check.
I got a 15, which I think is a success.
Yes, that is a
Yep.
success.
So we get 20 feet of movement.
Oh, so sorry.
okay.
That was a 2.
That's a failure.
Yeah.
So we
you
have
get 20
30 feet, and how
You're
much do we get from the
sailing
wind?
20.
So we're at 50 feet movement right
Yeah.
now.
All right. Frederick and Vindir, what are you doing? There we go. Now it's
You
good.
first. And I'm still gonna be getting ready to shoot the cannon.
Still getting ready to shoot cannons.
All right.
Operate.
I'm gonna command.
You're gonna command.
Yeah, we're gonna jump our initiative up.
All right. Roll your DC check, and what are you saying to command them?
Gotta make sure that is above a 10. I'm gonna say to the rowers, put your back into it, guys.
This is awesome.
First mate, okay,
So-
and then crew's same positions.
Yep. All right.
Jay is getting ready to operate.
Gotcha. All right. You guys go first.
How much speed did we succeed on the sail action
I
for?
grabbed that.
Do we succeed for the sail action?
The crew succeed for the sail action, which means however many you put on there, so
6 times
120 feet.
120 plus 50, we're at 170, which is still
You can round up to the nearest square. That I'm okay giving you.
okay. So
So
four squares.
Yeah.
You can give us 4 squares.
And do we still want to try to swing outward, or since they're coming at us now, do you just want to go?
Get me
what's our range
oriented where I can shoot it.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we in range after
Also-
4 squares?
You're
Yes.
at range of cannon fire.
Cool.
Also,
But they don't
you know,
have
once we get behind them, we can
Disadvantage
just trail
range of
behind
cannon
them.
fire.
What'd you
but
say?
Still range.
Oh, I don't.
Once they like pass us, just so we know, we can then just stay behind them the entire time
Yeah.
and just fire up on
All
them.
right. Let's see.
Because we can turn and then keep going forward. Their turn is whack. That's the purpose of our ship, after all.
600 feet times 2 is 12 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are turned
wait,
to
hold on.
fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're in. I
Yep.
think we're in non-disadvantage range.
For
Cannon fire.
let them
So
go.
open and fire with cannons.
Jay and Blaine are shooting.
All right. It is a ranged martial weapon, which is dexterity. It's J, right?
Jay is shooting.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is the range of the cannons?
600 feet.
Okay.
Oh.
So the dragon's lungs is less.
It is
Plus
400 feet.
dexterity.
So you watch as Jay lines up the shot and sets the
13?
fuse.
Wait, what are you adding to it?
Dexterity.
Dex plus.
No, it's a ranged martial weapon.
It's basically plus 11.
No, because he's got fighting style. Or would the fighting style?
Yes, it's a
It
ranged
would?
martial weapon.
All right.
Martial weapon. So you get plus 11.
So
You rolled an 8.
yeah, 19.
Yeah,
19. That hits. Jay misses at a 7 plus 8.
No.
So, wait. 7 plus 10, 15. He still misses. Because he's the same thing as you. So both of you watch as both of the cannons fire off. 1 hits. I need you to start rolling damage for that. But we're gonna
8d10.
progress on the. We're gonna.
8d10.
Yeah,
8d10.
Give me this punch.
Yeah, let's just.
You can
let's
also
give this
take
to-
averages if you want to.
if you want to, I'm fine with average.
You can also take 44. if you don't
44
wanna
points
roll.
of damage if you want.
Which brings it to their turn. They're gonna come around.
8d10.
So basically,
They
you're gonna
used
get the
all
ones
of
that look like
theirs.
these two.
1,
Either one of them works because we'll just ignore the
2.
0.
3.
Okay.
And they are gonna open fire on you.
Okay.
Oh.
They have 3 guns.
Yes, they do.
Yep, they do.
400. 400
Okay.
divided by.
That's not good.
50
That
foot
is
squares.
a 11.
Misses.
Like 8.
It misses.
That, however, is a 26 or 25.
That hits.
So your hull takes 44 points of piercing
44,
damage. So there's a large broadside with,
Just for your.
and
Wait, no.
you watch as you hear the fiddleless. You can hear the whizzing of things pass through your head, and you watch one collapse into the break of a wave just in front of you. But you hear a loud, like a metal tearing through wood as your hull takes 44 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Benji, it's your turn.
All right. I will.
They take
I,
51 points of damage.
Nice.
I will yell at. I will yell at the captain. I will say, "Get me close, and I've got dragon fire." And I will operate dragon lungs for my
Okay.
ox. If they well. Oh, it's range 200 feet?
Yep.
It starts at 200.
Yeah, that's.
It's a really
Yeah,
small
not
range.
yet.
You gotta get close. So like once they pass this, our goal should just be to.
So you
like,
think
get
what I
behind
mean?
them.
What I mean? It's a. What else should I do? I mean, it's guess on whether or not I
Just
get
more
strain. All right, I'll add more speed. I'll sail.
I think it still works.
Sail. 17.
Nice, you get a full point. Cedric. You're
30.
still
I'm still steering.
30 from
And Fiddleless.
50.
You can cast a spell if you would like. Would
But
like
you're
to-
very far away.
I don't
Very
think he starts
far.
preparing a 10-minute
I don't
spell.
think you have a single spell that can reach that.
No, you're very far away. We
Alright,
are
for the next-
50.
Your cannon is
100,
now the smoking gun
150,
board, the thrill
200,
of shooting something with the gun this big
250,
now thumping through your
300,
veins.
400,
Reload.
Is currently
Reload the
500.
cannons.
unloaded.
550,
Cool.
600, 6 feet. We're 650 feet away from them.
Okay.
I'm still gonna help him.
We're gonna have the crew
Speed?
reload it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
take the sail action.
All right, cool. You take the sail action, roll strength check. Is it just strength or is it dexterity?
No, if you want to fire the next, it's just strength.
Oh my
If
god.
you want to fire next time, you still have to take the operator.
That's,
Because 2 of the crew members should be able to.
You're still gonna
completely
give us
reload and you fire.
10 feet.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Okay.
Yes.
Plus your strength.
Never mind,
Oh, yeah,
I used
minus
to
strength.
operate.
So
Okay, what do you
you still
offer?
give us 10 feet of
10.
movement, so we're at 60.
Okay.
Basically, 2 of the crew members, instead of sailing, are just gonna reload.
Gotcha. Okay, so instead of that, you guys are only getting 2 squares.
60.
That is going to be a failure on the crew, so you get half speed.
Wait, 2 failures?
No, 1 failure. I'm rolling for the entire crew.
70.
Yes.
So that we have 70 feet of movement, which is 1 square.
Yes.
Okay. So we can move.
So rounding, you always round whatever you have left.
So
So you have 2 squares.
2 squares of movement.
Yeah.
Okay. And did we get the
I'm
cannons
not
reloaded?
terrible.
Because
yes.
I'm not.
I haven't done my action yet, though. Let me think. Even if I do sail, it's not gonna. Well, it actually would give us an extra square if we always round up. But we'll just command again.
Command, okay.
Go
Good,
ahead,
good,
first
good, good,
main action here.
good. Good.
Yep, that's a dirty 20. So.
Nice. All right, so your initiative goes up. You guys go first. Ship phase happens. Steal the ship.
2 squares.
2 squares, let's do it.
You can turn on a dime, baby. A little Tokyo drift there, I like it.
Yeah.
Whoa, he skidded out. Yeah.
Okay, and then we didn't take
Yep.
any attack actions, did we?
He did.
You trying to shoot?
Yeah. Because we had people reloaded.
Yeah,
Time to
roll
shoot.
2 attacks. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
broadside.
Cock!
No, that's not cocked. That's not cocked.
Please let it be cocked.
That would be an 18 if it wasn't.
It's not cocked. It was this much.
I
cocked.
re-rolled a lot of these that is cocked.
Fair enough. Then you keep consistent. I usually don't. That's
Cool.
26 to hit.
26 to
That
hit.
is.
Cool.
Jay rolls 1 2, right?
Did we reload
nope.
this cannon?
We didn't reload.
Yeah,
Oh.
we told people to reload that and
Oh,
reload
it's
Jay's.
both.
That's why we only had 2
Yes.
people on
Yes.
sale with
Yes.
the crew.
So Jay does shoot
I
again.
got you guys. This is why
Thank
I'm
you.
commanding over here.
And
First
he rolls
made
2.
action.
No. 1 cannon shot hits. Yours hits.
Jay, come on, man. I believe in you.
It's 12. I don't understand.
Okay, I need to calculate.
Well, don't worry. These same guys have got to roll
God.
with 3 attacks.
I
So we're
rolled
going to do
pretty
the
good.
exact same thing now.
That's a 10, right?
Yeah, the zeros are 10s.
Hell yeah.
We still have range for Dragon's Lungs.
If we want non-disadvantage for Dragon Lungs, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to be here.
Yep, we have to be real close.
That's a natural 20.
Woo! Boys,
That's a 19.
For who?
No. 15.
15
Against the
misses.
Oh.
And that would be a 22.
So 2 The natural 20 and the 22 hit.
So you take 88 points from the first one.
What?
Yeah, because it's
So,
average damage. So
You
yeah.
watch as there's this, and this time you hear one of the cannonballs hits a barrel of gunpowder that was being used to load the cannons. I need you to roll a d8.
8.
8? So Jarrus is sent overboard.
No!
Not again.
Jeez!
And on top of the 88 points of damage, you take another 44 points of damage.
For the second one, right? Okay, I already got it all calculated. We're at 184.
Total?
Yeah.
Now, what did you roll on your one that hit?
66 damage.
66.
Do they move forward?
No, you guys are broadside.
Does the wind carry them?
Nope.
Okay.
Basically, you guys stuck around to see what a broadside would look like from them, and because they don't have to move, you're eating the side of you're eating their biggest target.
Well, we're almost out of range of the broadside. So.
All right.
And once we're out of their broadside, that's when they get in trouble.
Can just okay? Does Jarrus
Because
know
then
how
we
to
just
swim? Like
follow
well?
them and
Yeah, he's not a cripple or anything
Is-
like that.
Is he
You
in
can
danger?
save him.
Yeah, I was
Here
very
he
good
is.
this.
Oh!
Oh bother! I cast Altered Self,
Okay.
Ooh, you a hero?
and I go
Oh,
wait.
aquatic adaptation,
Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
and I leap into the ocean to save
You do
Jarrus.
so.
Oh bother!
What are you all doing? Benji, that brings it to you.
does he actually succeed in bringing him back up, or do we have to think that he's in the water right now?
It's easy enough to grab him. He's currently, he just got tossed over
I
the side
will-
and grab him, you get him.
Just
Can I-
making sure for me,
Yeah,
so
well-
I don't continue us no matter what.
Yeah,
because
no,
we're
he's
winning.
attached to the side of the ship now, but it
So-
does eat both of their actions.
Okay, so they're back on the ship. Okay, cool. Then I will. Let's see. So 450 is how many squares? That's 11 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm assuming we could go diagonal. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
So we're just within. So I will man. Actually, no. It'd still be smarter to get around them, right? Because
I
if we
think
can
it's
get.
smarter if we get.
I think it's smart, so I'm just gonna try and sail again. I'm gonna
Okay.
try and sail again.
Honestly, I think we just have all the crew sail
That's
and get
good.
out of their fire, and then we just wreck them from behind.
18.
Okay. That is a pass.
So that's
Cedric,
50 feet.
Can
in
I
range.
can I command and steer the ship or no?
That would use an action surge.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, you might as well.
I'll keep steering the ship.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Frederick, what do you? Or sorry, Fiddleless, you already did that. Frederick,
Sail.
Sail, Vindir,
Also, I
Blow
want to
really
command
hard
again.
on the sails.
So I want us to get us.
19.
19, good.
So that's another
successes.
70.
Cool. We succeed on the command.
So,
Nice.
question. Improved critical, does that work here?
No, it's what melee weapon it's
Yeah, it
against.
does.
For
For
So-
cannons, yeah.
Then I got a natural 20 equivalent.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
So
wait,
that
were you
would
shooting
be-
or sailing?
He's sailing.
Sailing.
So that's
Oh,
what it doesn't matter.
no, that doesn't work.
If
Oh,
you were
okay,
shooting
cool.
a
If
cannon,
If you're
that
shooting
matters.
a
Okay,
cannon,
yeah, it
it
totally does damage. All right, would you?
I got
I'd
like
like to go damage
I
fast.
got like a 24.
Okay, yeah.
for
So you
70.
succeed on that, and that brings it to
Should we just tell the crew to all sail?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell the crew to sail. Row!
That's what I'm doing. Row!
Turn
out the cannon fire!
boys, row!
Okay, all of them except for the 2 that jumped off.
We're at 70.
Come on, if we get 4 squares.
That's cocked. That is an 18 plus things, so that is a success.
So we get 120.
Yes.
So we got 190, which means we get 4 squares again. Ooh. So we got 4 squares.
Get behind him.
Let's go.
Nice shooting. Are we still in range of the broadside?
Well, they have to take their turn, and they don't really want you getting closer, so they used everything. Oh, hold on. To steer. So they move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
This is where we come up behind them.
Do you want to just continue sailing? Like
Yeah.
keep bum rushing sailing?
Absolutely.
I think so.
All right, everyone, we keep rowing.
Everyone.
Fucking
take
do it
sail.
again.
Row. What do I have
Brandon,
to
are you
beat?
taking
You have to be
sail?
at 10.
Am I what?
You should take sail since you're back on the boat.
Yeah. Strength
Okay,
you're
try
trying
and
to be
back
at 10.
yourself up.
Is it
Jared's
athletics?
like,
Let's
It
sail,
just says
boy.
strength, I think. Let me check.
If it's athletics, that's a lot better for me.
Let me check.
It is athletics.
It is? Okay.
I'm just gonna make that call. Why wouldn't athletics be a part of
That
this?
makes sense, yeah.
5th,
What is
14.
athletics
So I beat it.
added?
Yeah.
So 30, 50.
That's skill. Oh, so you add your proficiency, so instead of a -1, you would have a +3.
Cool. I still failed, but it's good. It's good to know.
So we're at 50, 50, because I succeeded. So 60,
I failed.
70.
And I didn't command this time. I
Did
said,
I? Oh, let me do that. Right.
If you want to, or you can command or something like that.
I want to help you guys.
Okay,
Oh god. Oh god.
It's got to be on the table.
Oh.
yeah. We don't count random
70,
drops.
77. Can you roll for the crew while Brandon's
Yes.
doing that? So
Sorry, guys.
what are you sorry
A lot
for?
of it.
What are you sorry for? This
I was too busy. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh, that's a success. Okay, so 70. We're at 90.
Those crew succeeds.
Crew succeeds. That's 210. So round it down. Still 4 squares.
Yeah.
Pierce, you're just in time.
Steer!
4 squares. We got another 4 squares.
Well, our initiatives are now at the exact same
Yeah.
unless the enemy.
Oh
turn.
yeah.
Take a roll of d20.
Here. No, you roll a d20 because you don't get to roll anything usually.
Yeah. You're right.
What?
Roll a d20 to see if we go first.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Natural 20!
Yep, you go first.
Steer us 4 squares, baby.
I'm just gonna go straight at them. I think they're behind.
Yeah, that's technically still out of. Yeah.
That's still out of range.
Yeah. And we're almost in range of the dragon now.
No, but they gon' be
We're
tricky.
still trying to run.
Do you still want to cannon them?
I
No.
think we
Go again. When one more
Yeah.
sail round.
All right.
Because
Might as well do one more
if we
sail
get
round,
1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, no matter what way they
Aren't you in
turn.
range of the dragon?
Might be.
No,
Let's
you
see.
have to get. It's 200 range, so it's only
50.
Diagonal?
50, 100, 100.
Wait. Isn't it a range of?
It's a range of 200 over 480. We're in range if we shoot at disadvantage.
Yeah. We want to
Like what?
The second number is disadvantage range. You can still shoot, but you always roll everything at disadvantage.
Wait. So it's so it's up to 200 feet.
No, it's 200 feet up to 480 feet.
Okay.
200 straight roll. Anything above 200 up until 480 is disadvantage.
What if we shoot at less than 200 feet?
That's where you just roll normally.
Normal.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, but I say if we get another 4, we're in range of cannons and dragon.
Yeah.
Then we have one
I
turn
agree.
and we light them up.
So yeah, let's just
We sail, boys.
all sail.
Keep
Come on.
pushing,
I fail.
Okay.
bro.
I succeed.
I succeed.
50, 70, 80.
That's strength, so that's 14.
100.
Yeah, succeed.
Did you just bring your
Does
own
the crew
D20?
succeed?
A little blue boys.
Where's the rest of them?
220 rounded down for
Oh,
another
gotcha.
4 squares.
Not rounded down. It never rounds down. It rounds up.
So 5 squares.
5 squares.
Yep.
I
Roll for who goes first.
Oh yeah, shoot.
Because none of us. We're same initiative, so
7.
just roll higher than a 7, baby.
Damn.
Did you not?
That's
3.
okay. We're only chasing them, so they go first.
What are they gonna do?
Wait. The first couple times we moved, we didn't roll initiative every time.
That's because I was commanding, which bumped our initiative score.
Oh, got you. Where they gonna go?
They're not quite in range. That one is like right there.
Nope.
Captain, move us 5 squares.
They want to move us a little diagonal towards them.
Don't listen to them. Sail into the broadside.
Are you having fun, Matthew?
Oh, I'm having a great time.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
That was
about.
5. That was 5.
That is really
Hey,
good.
Alright, what is everyone doing?
Hey, Pierce, you could move us 5 and then kill
Okay.
the entire ship.
Matthew, I have a question.
I'll shoot with the other 2 cannons and load them.
I mean, technically.
With my blind
That turn would
rules,
count 2.
am I not allowed to operate the dragon?
How far does your blind side go out to? I believe.
Well, it's not my
your-
blind side, it's my
I
focus.
believe your focus goes
Shoot
out
two.
very far away.
If it's big, but I don't know if it has to be close for me.
That is technically a gargantuan creature.
Let me.
Oh shit, why is Jay shooting cannons? I have actions.
We can only use it
Fuck that
once.
guy.
We can only use
Item
it once.
session. Item session.
Actually, you only have this modifier beat by 1.
What?
Yeah, he gets a +10 to his attacks.
Alright.
Carry on, bro.
What's
30.
Flint's dex?
20. So he gets a +5. What is his
Yes.
list thing? He gets a +2 to
Yeah,
archery?
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
yeah,
So
you're good.
5 + 4 is 9 + 2 is 11.
Yeah,
okay.
I will focus on it as a bonus action because I can focus on gargantuan creatures up to half a mile away.
Okay.
I will focus on it and I will operate the dragon lungs.
Okay, so
I think
you
we
operate
put someone in
dragon
Moses sword, we just start grabbing their people off.
Can we shoot it with the mosasaur hook?
I'll
pull us
shoot
towards
with the
them?
mosasaur.
Yes!
I don't know, you're gonna have, it's not shootable, like you can't, it doesn't have a crossbow attached to it, but if you somehow get the mosasaur hook on it, then...
We need a normal ballista
Yeah.
to like.
Well, that's what
shoot
cannons
it.
have is the grappling ones. We just don't have that type of ammunition.
Have that. Yeah, we don't have
we'll have
it.
to, if you want to do that, we'll have to buy it later.
Alright.
What if I use telekinesis
To move the hook?
pull? No!
It's too big.
To pull the bow towards us.
The boat's actually too big.
No, no, what about telekinesis? Yeah, use telekinesis to throw the hook over there.
Yes, 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 yes.
What is everyone doing? Benji, you're
I'm
getting over
operating
here.
the dragon lung.
Cedric.
Just means we'll
Fuck. Can
I
I?
command is try and go first.
Yeah, I'll command.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot some.
Roll a
Roll the next check.
charisma check, I think. Actually.
Fiddlers.
Yeah, it's
What are you
charisma.
doing? What's the range of telekinesis?
I cast telekinesis.
60 feet.
So dirty
You
20.
grab
I
on
use
the
my. Yes, I grab the hook.
The
No, I
mosasaur.
don't think you need to roll for it.
hook. No, you don't. You have in your mind's eye the hook that you're currently focusing on. Where are you putting it?
I put it right over here. Oh my god. On like the edge
We're
of
just
the
gonna pull the off the ass of the ship.
They're heavier, which means we're not gonna pull them close. We're gonna jump our ship into them.
Or actually, if we hook them, we just never have to use it.
Don't
Roll
make
an
it.
Arcana check to see
No,
if
no,
you
no,
get hooked
no.
onto the back.
If we hook it, we just never have to sail again because their movement will pull us
So you're
closer.
adding your
to them.
exactly how it works,
and your
yes.
intelligence. So add 8 to your roll.
Well, you may have the helmet.
It was out of the tray.
Yeah, it's on the
But it's
table.
on the
though.
table.
It's on the table.
20.
Natural 20.
You did like a little skip,
Plus 8.
skippity hop.
So that's
28.
20.
So you focus and with deadly precision maneuver the hook. You see, you even take the time to make sure it's on something structurally sound that won't move no matter what. And you see this hook slot in this large foundational bar that currently breaks in the mast. It's not fired yet, but the hook has been activated.
Oh, okay.
That
So.
brings it
So
to
we're grappled onto them. We just haven't yanked ourselves at them. Is what
Oh, so that's how. I didn't know. I thought it was like.
I'm going to shoot a cannon.
All right.
Wait. You do. We. Okay. We
Can
can.
we use 2 crew members?
No, crew are free. We haven't fired the left side cannons yet. Have
I
we?
say
We did. Jay's
Oh,
fired
okay.
the left side twice, and he sadly missed both times.
Okay, so we
if
need.
we can get 2 movement, we can load both these sides and then have him flip the ship completely. Boom, 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 boom. Fire all four.
Are you talking about like some drop the anchor and like?
Yeah, Tokyo Drift.
We can turn on
Yeah,
time.
we can turn on dime. So 2 movement would allow us to do that. Rules as written.
Oh,
He
We're
has
just
action
spinning and
surge.
just like.
We're the Beyblade. Like,
Yeah.
Beyblade, baby.
Okay,
I
so
get ready to fire.
no,
two
wait.
cannons on
Memphis.
the side of the
Memphis. How about
ship.
this? Memphis will reload for him.
Memphis counts as 3 people.
So you've got someone to reload for you. We need 2 other crew to reload for.
If you put the Memphis on sailing, he counts as 3 people.
Oh, okay. We're gonna put Memphis on sailing. Memphis is on sailing, and so we'll put Andre and Jairus to reload you, and then Jay and John to reload. No, Jay's already got a person.
Yeah, Jay's shooting. We need
One
2
more
people
person.
to reload Jay.
We've got 1, John, but we need. Do we want
Don't have
to
enough.
10? Do we want to take Odin off of movement?
Do you have a tail?
I do.
He's hellion.
Let's just let Memphis. Let's see if Memphis can steer it, because well, that will only give us
Here,
1 square.
how about this? Instead of you using an action surge, instead this time we focus fully on firing them, and then Odin and Memphis can still move. And then when we turn next time, we can just fire while everybody else loads this one.
Yeah.
Turn again, fire, everybody loads that one, and we just keep doing that. It'll be fun.
Okay.
So this time we don't have to turn.
So nobody turns this round.
Correct.
Cool. So, but Jay, Blaine, and me will shoot.
Alright, what's happening?
Yeah. The 3 of us are shooting. Jay is gonna fire a cannon. Blaine
You
will fire
use
a
command,
cannonball.
which means you go first, open fire.
I will fire. Please, please.
You're not firing a cannon. He's firing.
You fire 2
Yeah,
attacks.
how does
with
yours
this.
thing?
I do.
Yeah,
Oh shoot.
you get multi-attack up to 3 times on that.
Yeah.
On what? Oh, the dragon's lungs.
First attack. Plus my range, which I
Range
think
attack.
is just. I think it's 9, so 22.
Yep.
First one hits. Second one, natural 19, so that one hits. So I deal 8d10 damage. I'm just gonna take averages if that's
Okay.
okay. So he takes 44 damage.
Okay.
Whoa! I did. I will start shooting it, and then sets the ship on fire.
Okay.
It suffers 7 fire damage, and the fire spreads. At the start of the ship's turn, it suffers 7 damage, and the fire spreads, causing fire damage to increase by another 1d6. 6 subsequent successful flaming bolts also increase the fire damage by 1d6.
Okay. Then.
So it actually takes 2d6 because I shot it.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll take 2d6.
So it's interesting, as you rotate the gears around and get up and pull the lever, there's this loud roll a constitution saving throw real quick.
Ah!
You don't have to leave till 4:15, right?
410, 415, probably. That's gonna, I'm assuming, gonna be a failure because I rolled an 8. So, Constitution, it's only 11.
11? Okay, so this side of the ear goes blind. You still have the left side of the ear to fire though. So
Probably at
the other one
disadvantage.
fires off and fires off both of these thick ballista bolts that are on fire, hitting and then igniting the moment they hit the side of the ship. Roll 2 cannon shots.
Here you go.
I didn't know. I'll roll for Jay. Let's see.
You wanna
if I
get
have
rid of
better
Jay?
luck than Jay.
That is a.
I also rolled a 2 for Jay.
Oh my god.
26.
Jay's not having a good day.
That
I know what it feels.
Switch him out.
27 to hit.
That hits.
Oh shoot, how many cannon shots have we fired?
6.
Why?
You gotta keep track.
Cannonball is expensive.
Alright, cool, I got it. So, do you want to just take averages or you want to roll again? 8d10, baby. And then, that's pretty freaking good for a turn. That's pretty much 2 cannon shots we got off on them. How are they looking? Are they looking pretty rough?
Well, that depends on this next cannon shot. Oh gosh.
One's up good roll. One's a good roll.
I got 2 10s.
Killer on that thing. Because when they move, we're gonna go with them.
52 damage.
Okay.
52
Yeah,
damage.
how does that? So we shoot it and then it projects us forward.
So that brings
We're
it to their
just
turn.
hooked on to the.
So what we have Mosasaur hunting.
That
which
fails.
What it's meant to do is you shoot
Fails.
it and you
So
launch
they're-
the Mosasaur onto your deck. So you have a pull.
They turn, which is 1, and then they go like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then we would be
We're
like,
pulled by the.
Not technically.
what?
As long as they stay the same.
Well,
range,
the
we don't get
Mosasaur hook goes a long way. It hasn't been activated
That's
yet.
right.
Oh, bollocks.
So they get 1 shot off with cannons. 19.
That hits.
You take 44 points of damage.
We're at 140.
And that ends their turn.
All right, our turns again. I think we sail. Or no, I'll tell you what. I'll take my turn.
We sail.
I'm gonna activate. I'll activate the
Okay, so you're picking operate.
operate.
All right.
I want to operate the thing.
The what?
I'm operating the winch.
All right, Cedric.
I'm gonna go operate the dragon fire.
All right.
What?
You jump into that as you see Benji leap off of it. What? And so you jump back onto it. That brings it to Hephitalus.
I'm
You still have telekinesis.
You still have telekinesis up, so
Okay.
you can manipulate stuff up to 60 feet away. Which are we?
Yeah.
You're not 60 feet away right now.
Okay, let's see. Can I see? We're close. Am I close enough to see onto the ship?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
100
see
feet away.
anything? You know,
Anybody?
anybody or anything like sharp or big or like explosive or heavy?
I don't think you're
What's the range on telekinesis?
60 feet, so you were 100
Yeah, no,
feet
you're
away.
out of range,
Okay.
unfortunately, of the range.
Alright.
Good idea. You can see people moving around, and you're
Just for the record, though,
just up.
because you have telekinesis up, if anyone falls overboard, you can lift it back up.
Okay. Telekinesis. Gosh, so many possibilities. Can I start picking up cannonballs and throwing it at the
Oh
ship?
my god.
Wait, can I see the spell? That's a.
I don't think it's gonna be fast enough.
No,
That's gonna be weaker than normal cannons. I'm pretty sure.
Those are expensive.
Yeah, those are expensive too.
Alright.
These cannonballs
17.
be loaded onto your cannon. They're floating to it right
Benji,
now.
are you doing anything special?
Sorry.
It didn't work? Damn it.
How wide is the ship?
worth a
across,
shot.
Out of curiosity.
It was.
Like how wide is their ship?
About 30 feet. It's a little wider than yours.
Cool, and it's longer than 30 feet, I assume. So cool.
I guess I'll.
I think I'm gonna use Unleash the Storm and call a lightning strike directly in the middle of their ship.
Hell yeah. I think I'll keep.
Excellent. Excellent. So,
Nathaniel said.
remind me, what is the random chance?
So I'll pull it out since I have this. So lightning strike. It's lands in a random square of a 20 by 20 feet area. All creatures within 15 feet of the strike are deafened for 1 minute and must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d6 fire damage and 3d6 thunder damage. Anything in the square takes 60-10 lightning damage and 16 d10 thunder damage if a creature in area covers multiple. Also, everything flammable in the target area is also set on fire.
Excellent.
I said I want them alive, damn it.
So the thunder damage
I got a little
takes,
excited.
Not cooked to a freaking
so it's
crisp.
thunder and lightning damage, right?
Directly on the square, adjacent to the square within 15 feet is fire and thunder.
Okay, excellent. So here's what I'm gonna say. And how many d6 is it for lightning and thunder?
60-10.
60-10. Excellent. Okay. So we're gonna say, just because inanimate objects can't take electricity damage, technically, if they're already taking the fire and thunder damage,
Yes.
you can't roll that. However, roll everything else.
Cool. So
Or
I don't,
average it.
yeah, I don't hit a poor person directly with the lightning bolt.
Oh no, you hit plenty of people.
Yeah.
No, the smell of
That's what
ozone
I
will be
say.
very strong today.
Yeah, good. So I gotta roll some damage.
Hey,
I need to keep this out.
I know this is a first level spell,
I'm gonna need to borrow these
but
let's see.
let's see. Does a ship count as a creature? No.
Yes, but it has to attack you first.
Well, it attacked us. It
has to be
attacked the
responsible to a
game.
direct roll against you. Although if a cannon shoots at you, you can hellish rebuke the.
I can?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can hellish rebuke the cannon or the cannonball.
Yeah. That's a great question.
The cannonball just disintegrates.
For doing what?
For drinking great Propel water. That's right. You shake them dice.
That's a good roll. Okay. Okay, and then also we'll do the thunder damage first.
Okay. Benji, what are you doing on your turn? Because I know you're about to.
No, I'm the hook.
to the hook.
And as soon as I leave, just assume I do same.
Okay.
There's no magic.
Please hold while he rolls 12 and 6.
Wait, you're actually
So
activating
it's
the hook?
64 thunder
You're
damage.
activating the hook?
This turn. And then afterwards, if I have to
And
go,
then-
just assume I do same.
You just do what?
Assume I do same.
Okay.
What level did you cast that at?
Oh, just the regular third.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Wait a minute.
And then for fire damage,
Cast first level spell is 6th level.
Yeah.
and 12 fire damage.
Awesome. So totaling to.
76.
Nice.
And we're gonna quicken action that. So that. Well, actually, maybe I won't quicken action. What else are we doing? No, yeah, I'm gonna quicken action. We're gonna try. No, never. I'm not gonna quicken action because the wind's gonna be on our side, so we're good.
Okay. Okay. So at that point, everything kicks in.
We flash back to the
Roll
speech
your
where it's like,
quick
I
attacks.
want everyone
I want to
on
use
the
action
farm.
surge so I can see. I'd like to empty the entire thing.
I'm sorry.
I have action surge, so I'd like to use it to make 6 attacks. And I want to fire
Oh,
every
it only
single.
has one attack though,
What does?
because you have a magazine of 3.
Right.
Benji burned down 2 of the magazine of 3 and left you with 1 left. So you can shoot, action surge to reload it, and shoot 2 more times. The problem is that Benji used 2 shots from the 3 magazine and then left.
Oh. That's bad dragon lung manners.
Okay, I understand. Okay, I'll still do that. So I get 3 attacks or
Yeah.
4 because I reloaded.
3.
3.
3.
Got it. Rat bastard. And it's a plus.
Oh, you got a critical on one of those.
I got a critical, so I have 20 on one. It's not a 20, but I did.
And if does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so all 3 hit.
Okay, cool.
How much damage does it do, Matt? Zach?
What?
The dragon breath.
It does average 22. It does
Okay.
40
3 hits.
So that's 66 plus some unholy amount of fire damage.
Also, one of them was critical.
So
Oh yeah.
So that would be
So with that,
9
as
9.
plus fire damage.
so
fire
let's say
damage.
this happens simultaneously. Don't bother rolling the damage.
Yeah.
It's gonna get them below 0. They're gonna start sinking. So basically, what all happens in the course of a second is first off the winch activates, and all of you feel the ship just bows forward. It doesn't count as a ram technically, so you are not ramming this ship. However, your hull does suffer
300 points of blood.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
We're at 90.
Gotcha.
One more broadside, we're done.
We're
And
done.
as you fire this loud, beautiful ballistic contraption, unloading bolt after bolt into literally as you're firing onto the deck of the ship currently in front of you.
Ants.
The crew in complete disarray. The ship slowly begins to sink into the harbor as everyone who would sail or load a cannon is now desperately trying to put out fires. or if not putting out fires, patch the holes that are currently causing the ship to sink.
Oh my gosh.
This is where the you don't have to murk everyone comes into play.
What do you mean?
Murk everyone.
You don't know what you're saying.
Do you? I mean, Captain can decide if we murk everyone. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
So
don't prevent
Just
it.
light them on fire and let them sink into the ocean.
Exactly.
the word.
That's what we
That
should
way,
do.
in case somebody survives, they'll tell the tale of the captain of the New Knight.
That's what we want. Infamy, man.
We need to get the
That-
Or you can not commit genocide, but you know that's.
Is
Yeah, hey, Odin, commit genocide.
is the hook still buried within their ship that's sinking currently?
The hook is in fact still buried within the ship that's sinking.
Is
currently.
telekinesis still active?
But it's not actively going down. It's just you can tell the ship is starting to valve it, and all the crew have stopped thinking about trying to defeat you, and are now thinking about trying to not sink.
Ooh.
Is the hooks? Can I? Is telekinesis goes up to 1 hour? So
Yes,
Can
it's
I?
still you can still do stuff. What
Can
are
I
you doing?
raise it?
What are
The
you
ship?
doing?
No, the hook. I just want to.
The hook now has 6,000 pounds of tension on it. You
Oh.
cannot do anything
Okay.
with the hook
Okay. All right.
until it's manually released.
Forget it.
Want to invite him on board?
What are y'all doing?
We're right next to it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
We're touching.
your hull
We're
is
literally
now
touching.
connected.
Well, do we want to? Okay, just out of game.
I thought you said you wanted to sink them and then search the ship.
Well, we can, but
That's what
which-
everybody but Zach wants to do.
I don't want to
If we're
kill
talking out of
30
game.
people because to kill 30 people, all you have to do is let them sink and drown.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that full-heartedly. We should let them sink and drown.
I don't really want to kill 30 people.
It's gonna be so much less. of
So
a
far,
pain.
Zach's a seasoned pirate.
What
I feel
happens
bad
if we
for drowning people. Just do
Zach,
it.
what happens if we do let them live? What do we gain from that? Or
We
better
just
yet-
drop them off somewhere.
And they tell
everyone what we did.
We
That's
get
what
Technically-
pirates do.
No, technically, the other option is, and you've done this before, you throw all their cannonballs overboard, as well as their cannons, and then you just leave.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything about it. You take all their treasure and you walk away.
We steal their cameras.
The only
Let's not
the
throw them away.
detriment to that pirate is that people know you're the one who did it.
Yeah.
Which
But if
is
you
only
want
a problem
infamy-
if you don't want a reputation.
Okay, I say we do that.
What?
We go in, we take off all their cannons. We just
Steal all their treasure.
kick their cannons overboard, take all their treasure, and leave them.
Do we need to patch the hole in the sinking ship?
They
They're
can
doing that.
They know how to do that.
As you walk onto the ship, that's what they're doing. Half of them are below deck. The other half of them are holding on. You see a couple of unconscious bodies lying around a massive scorch mark where a lightning bolt literally cut out of a clear sky.
Just the shape of a dude, like.
There is a large
You're
cinder statue.
I will head over.
Yeah, it looks like
I will
Lot's
bum rush.
wife is just standing on the bow of the ship.
I will grab Jay
Okay.
and I will rush. We will because we're boarding now.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
I will board
Yeah, boarding.
between the compass, and I would like to encourage Jay to use locate object. Between the compass and locate object, can we find the item?
Jay and you go over the side. Anyone else going with him?
I'm absolutely going.
I'll go.
All right. So
We're
all
going
of
for
you.
the treasure.
Yep. All of you pour over the side. You see
I
crew
changed
members.
my-
You know what? No, I'm gonna start.
I draw.
start cutting off the cannons.
Start stabbing fools.
You see one guy kind of like goes for his cutlass before like Jay runs by and hits him over the side.
I turn my weapon into tradition.
Okay. So the skeleton steps onto the crew. You hear him. It's the Flying Dutchman! It's the Dutchman!
Here, what the fuck is that? I don't think there was this.
Dutchman is here for loot. Excuse me, Dutchman is here for loot. Dutchman is here for loot.
It's not this way.
Okay, thank you.
You all.
I'm kind of like at the front of the pack with kind of like a bit of a smile on my face at how we've been able to take them all out. Kind of just seeing the chaos ensue moving through.
This is normal unless you have
Yes.
a military ship. There's no real fight that happens on deck.
Odin!
Unless.
I will bring Odin.
Odin.
We're gonna use him as a pack horse for loot.
Okay.
I'm just shouting out, I'm like, stay calm, everyone. Don't worry, you're being boarded, but everything will be fine. Pay no mind to us.
Yes. Stay back or I'll gut you. I'll kill you.
Fiddlers.
Heavens, calm down,
You've gone native.
I'm so sorry.
So, real quick before you leave, and since you're immediately going down.
Feel free to continue after I.
Yeah, but I don't want to deprive you of, the best part. So, yeah, exactly. So the first thing, as you go in, you break through.
You call your boss and you tell him you're looting up.
It doesn't take long to figure where everything is. You break into what appears to be a cargo hold, and Jay points. It's this beautiful little dark, almost like what appears to be like junglewood chest with all these intricate markings all across it. What? And his eyes pull up, and in front of you is just bars of gold. Uncoined.
Sweet mother mercy of the sea! Get the I will rush back up and I will yell and I will go, John! Jay! Memphis! Quick!
You all run down and you all
Get as much as you
I'm
can!
standing in between our ship and their ship on their ship.
Gotcha.
Just so you're aware.
I will act
tries
as
to board our ship. They're going to be in.
I will act as protection between intimidation and whatnot to keep a anthill stream of our crew pooling gold bars.
All right.
I'm searching, trying to find the mysterious object.
We found it.
Yeah, that was the weird chest.
That's what they brought Jay for.
He has located.
I
thought it was bars of gold.
No, there was the chest and.
Oh, okay. Should I open the chest or should
Who's taking inventory? Who's taking inventory?
I am.
All right. You have 3 minutes.
Yes. I have 3 minutes.
So, aside from a whole list of exotic fruits, herbs, and skins,
is lemons aboard?
Lemons are in fact.
Yes!
Forget the gold,
grab the lemons!
You have 20 lemons.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Dude, that brings our total
You also find a crap ton of jerky meat that doesn't appear to be from any creature you're familiar with.
Hell yeah.
The raw gold ingots in total worth GP total to 20,000.
Woo!
Gold.
Never mind, give Jared some platinum. I don't give a fuck.
You find
We're paying him in bars next.
You find 200 500 GP pearls.
200?
Yep.
200 500 GP pearls.
Yep. You also find 1,000 GP in assorted gems.
1,000 GP
Make a crown.
in gems.
You find a +2 studded leather set.
+2. Oh no, that's going in here.
Can we steal whatever cannons and do they have any of the chains?
We don't.
Yes, they do actually. You steal 10 cannonballs.
Plus
5 grape shots.
Okay.
That's
and
for
2
you.
chain shots.
What?
We just got +2 studded armor.
Stand by to tell that to Zach.
Yep.
What? How many cannonballs?
10.
10.
We're at
5 grape
20
shots.
we're at
2
20.
chain shots.
17 normal, 5 grape. What was it? How many chain?
2 chain shots.
2 chain. All right. We have 1,000 GP in gems. 200, 500 GP pearls. 20,000 GP
The only
bars.
female was the one I
Rare
smited with
jerky.
the light.
20 lemons.
The only one on the boat.
5 grape shot. 2 chain shot.
Yep, and 4 healing potions.
4 heal of what kind?
What level of healing?
These are great healing potions.
4 greater healing
If we steal everybody's left shoes.
potions. Okay. Boom. There we go.
We're the left foot
for the
pirates.
sake of attunement, because I want to give you this to the quartermaster rather than finding it. You have one thing of sovereign.
Oh. 1 sovereign.
Welcome to the 11 to 16 CR treasure hoards, boys. This is what happens when you're actually a pirate.
Let's go. Let's go. All right. That's
Only
a pretty
took
good
us 16
haul.
sessions to actually become pirates.
All right, Benji is greedily counting this out in the bottom of the deck. If you would like to,
Can me and Jay move me and John move the chest back onto our ship?
it is easily enough done. And by the way, it's not permanent, but your ship can be healed over time, just so you know. So,
We got a mending boy.
yep.
Yes.
One
For the
great
small
one.
That's
If
alright.
you'd like to get out of here, that's the end.
I
of
can
the treasure
technically
hoard.
leave at 420 because that's what I used to leave at. It just got me close, but that's fine.
So, because I want to know what we did do with the crew. Do we just set sail at this point?
We cut off the candles, send them to the sea, and we just go.
What is have the crew patched the ship now? Are they? What's going on?
Roll an insight check.
Anyone worth kidnapping?
You mean cursing?
Kidnapping.
Natural 20.
You know what we could do? Force all of them to join our crew, right?
We didn't get all the gold
And then we
bars, did
leave.
we?
There's a distinct lack of.
Use them as a distraction.
Think about this. We might delay the whole curse by a day.
Oh my
if
God,
they find these
Blaine.
people first.
Full of these poor souls.
There's a whole disarray. Things are unusually chaotic, more than one would expect. And you look into this.
Bro, that's cold as fuck. We're a pirate crew that goes around sinking ships, making the people say they've joined our crew, then freaking leaving. An undead pirate army comes and kills them.
One step ahead. You don't know why everything is in such chaos until you take a good look at the charcoal statue at the center of the ship.
Yeah.
And the uniform looks a little different.
Uh-oh.
You gather the charcoal statue.
Was the captain?
Captain, yeah.
Look at me, look at me. I'm the captain now.
Does he have a hat?
Not anymore.
No.
Oh, man. Huh.
Well,
We set sail!
Something.
Should we just leave the...
We'll leave
Yeah.
enough food for them to survive to get to.
But
we want
the
infamy.
Sildrani Gulf isn't really like, you don't starve to death on the open sea much. There aren't like multiple month-long voyages.
Okay.
It's much more on the order of like a couple days.
plus they're only a day and a half away from Zahalo and Drasal. So, wait a minute, they're still going to go to Drasal. So do we want to just go and take these ones out?
Well, we're not
We'll
gonna
beat
park
them.
it.
We'll
We're not
beat
gonna
them.
park it yourself. We're gonna park it Lud, maybe, or something like that. I don't know.
If we want to get some real infamy, we leave one of them alive and we crucify them.
Burn one of the sails!
What?
Makes
I'm
sense.
surprised that thing hasn't already burned us.
Okay, wait, what are
No,
we talking
not
about? If you think if we leave, if we don't kill them, they're gonna go to the
No, I think we just
Leave.
Alright. So we unhook our hook off of the ship.
one more present for them before we go. I go to wherever like the the keel is that allows it to turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I place my hand only on that portion. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shatter because it's an inanimate object. It automatically takes 40 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
He's disabled the rudder chain, sir.
Oh, what is that?
And now they won't be able to turn.
And as I'm kind of climbing back onto the bow of my ship, I turn back to the crew. So sorry for any inconvenience, but hopefully won't be seeing you again, and have a good day.
Kicks off the ladder that's connected to two ships.
You see Jay and Memphis kind of walk to the side. You see Memphis is muttering something to them. You see Jay sets two of the arrows on fire, and like nudges Memphis, and Memphis is like, "Pleasure doing business with you fuckers!" As he throws like a small bundle of oars and then nods to Jay, who then proceeds to shoot a flaming arrow into the mast.
There we go.
Well,
We ruined their steering, took care of the oars and the sail. We're pirates now, baby.
They'll find it just fine.
a bit more dramatic than I was
I take one of
expecting,
the
but,
oranges and I put it on the end of the bow.
everyone stop shooting shit!
He just started. Will you stop shooting?
I'm monologuing.
Sorry, Captain.
This is my moment.
I think we could leave a lemon.
And you won't.
You're right. You're right. I go and I run real quick below, and then I throw.
No.
I throw.
No.
One singular lemon.
No.
On the deck.
And you will rue this day as the time you were squeezed by the lemon pirate.
Is that really what we're going to be called now?
It's a work in progress.
It goes full circle. And with that, we're gonna stop for the day. Because I can't, as the lemon
pirates.
and the circular thing with Jay, that's too good to not say.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Yay, boy!
I mean, we could be like sour.
Zach, get the hell out of here. Go.
I take
We're the
it
Sour Patch
for 2 more
Kids.
minutes.
We're the zesty.
Zesty.
The zest. No, that's the name of our next ship is the zest of life.
There is no way on this green earth I am settling for anything less than
the lemon.
you've been squeezed by the lemon party. There is no way we are
You've been
taking
juiced.
a single other name other than
what we're calling
I
it. It's all work
want
in
when
progress.
this game ends, I will personally fund merch T-shirts that have our characters' emblems on it with "You've been squeezed by the lemon party." I will
We're the
endorse
lemon
this.
pirates now.
I don't know. I think we'd do better if we actually squeeze
Bro, I love
the
you.
people
I gotta
out.
get out of here too. I love you. I'll see y'all tonight.
See you tonight, Zach.
Hopefully, I can get off quick.
Zach, I'm telling you,
I
Zach,
hope it
get
wasn't
off
too much of
early.
an inconvenience.
You feel squeezed?
Take out the keel.
I feel nicely squeezed, tightly squeezed. I am satisfied with the amount of how much I've been squeezed. I've been squeezed real good.
Okay.